God damn, you went crazy. My boy like get to 20 of them bitches. By the way, we're about to have I think Jinx and Playful Anxiety are about to be like the top 3 gifted um the people who have gifted the most subs in here. So, thanks to Jinx, thanks to Playful Anxiety, they've been going crazy with the subs. Obviously that's helping out the community. If you don't know, if you subscribe, at least on Twitch, you won't get whatever ads Twitch pushes to out. So I apologize for that. Oh shit, is that my boy Tyshawn? I might be drunk. No, that's Tyshawn. My boy, me and Tyshawn go back so far. One of my, loyal, chat niggas. We used to play 2K together. Yo, Tyshawn, we still on 2K, bro. Like, we be playing 2K just in the Discord. You got to come link with me, bro. Yo, by the way, y'all remember when I used to play 2K on stream? I got my little 2K crew. We could still get the 2K in, though. We still play team up and all that. Remember my boy Tease? My boy Tease was nasty. But yeah, Tyshawn, salute my boy Tyshawn. He from the rack, too. So salute to everybody who's gifted. I think even Playful Anxiety gifted a couple subs. Where Perry, thank you for the gifted subs. I ain't gonna lie, recently Inum Guts been going crazy. That's a hilarious name, Inum Guts. Loki Spooky, thank you for the resubscription as well. Love all of you guys. Anyway, we are here. Hopefully we are getting up. Let me just make sure that all the platforms that we're supposed to be streaming on, we're streaming on. Okay, cool. We're gonna get into a bunch of stuff. Give me 1 second. Oh, and Big General, Sheem973 and Alexi, thank you guys for the sub as well. Grand Wizard, I see you in the chat room. Chris Stops for MVP. You got to change your name. Is Porzingis even still in the league? Hey, yo. We got to get Bubble Boy on out of here, man. Anthony Davis is garbage. When I mean garbage, I ain't talking about his skill level, but to me, your best attribute is availability. And if you can't play, I don't care how good you are. I'm watching this whole ass nigga Anthony Davis. A nigga dunked on him and he got injured. This shit is ridiculous. LeBron, I don't know what's going on with LeBron. He wearing a cast or some shit. So he can't play. Like, LeBron is 80 years old. Bubble Boy, supposed to be the young dude carrying the team. Bro, how you get injured by a nigga dunking on you? Yo, I'm telling you, straight waste man vibes from Anthony Davis. I kid you not, man. I don't know why they don't trade that nigga. Like, yo, let me tell you this. Anthony Davis is just a little bit more reliable to me than Greg Oden. You know what they used to say about Greg Oden? Yo, Greg Oden could have been one of the best centers ever. Cool, but he only played like 20 games any season. Who cares? Who cares? So I'm watching this bubble boy Anthony Davis. He can't play no games. He plays one game. Yeah, he might drop 40, but he misses 10 other games. Man, get this bum one out of here, man. You already got Russell Westbrook out of here. Get him out of here too, man. Hate niggas like that, man. Like, this nigga's is big for nothing. How you that big and don't know how to like jump and land on your feet? What the hell's going on with this guy, man? Goddamn bubble boy. Like, yo, LeBron could have had like 9 championships if this motherfucker was reliable. Anyway, I don't even know why I started talking about that. Real quick, let me see what's going on. Yeah, nah, I'm tired of that nigga, man. He never playing. Come on, man. Like, you got announcers calling your street clothes. Like, this is getting out of hand. Okay, all right. Let me make sure everybody's online. Are we doing good, people? How was your Wednesday? Did you miss me? My mom is still here. Hey, so I don't know if I ever told you. So, obviously I'm very fortunate and I'm so happy and I love you guys for helping me. I retired my mom. My mom does not have a job, so she doesn't work, right? You know what I mean? Of course, she's very well taken care of. That's my heart. But, like my mom is one of them old school Jamaican moms. She can't just go on vacation indefinitely or just kick her feet up or just sit on her ass all day. She likes to work. She likes to have a purpose. So was my grandmother. Down to her last days, she always wanted to have a purpose that was meaningful. Not some bullshit stuff. Purpose. So this is what my mom does, and I realize it. My mom has three boys. I'm the youngest. Fortunately, and I seen people were talking about like my brothers before because I think I told you I'm like, yo, I don't give like I give my brothers things. I just don't. I'm not gonna spoil them. Like I wouldn't be like, yo, here's a Benz. No, you know what I mean. Like now, if they come to me like, yo, let's do a business. Oh, I got you an investment. Oh, it's your birthday. Let me give you something. But I'm not spoiling my brothers like they're like, come on now, like we're men. But you know what I mean. This is how you create people who could work hard. So anyway, fortunately, all three of us, even though we're all immigrants, we're all born in Jamaica. We moved over here. We all got houses, and all of us own property. So me, my second brother, my oldest brother own property, and I bought my mom a house. And so what my mom does now, and I've realized it, my mom picks a son every week and just goes to their house and just do whatever she wants. So this is my week with my mom, which you gotta cherish your parents, So she's here, you know, um, she's doing whatever, she's decorating whatever. I think she's upstairs with Pluto right now, but this is my week with Mama. So after this week, she's probably gonna pick one of my other brothers, go to their place, and just do whatever she wants. You know what I mean? That's her fun in life. So salute to all the parents, and for everybody who watches me, I hope you get to the point that you I'm assuming that your parents probably sacrificed just as much as my parents did for me, because trust me, no matter what I got, I seen the sacrifices my mom made, and I hope you guys can eventually pay it back, right? It's a beautiful thing. Anyway, that is that. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm done talking about that. All right. Yo, we should probably talk about some hip hop stuff. I got some Dirk stuff to talk about. I got some Michael B. Jordan stuff to talk about. Y'all tell me where I should start. Yo, the only reason why I tell y'all these things, chat, I'm telling you, it 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 is of my greatest accomplishments. I always told people when I bought when I was able to purchase a property for my mom, it felt better than purchasing a mansion for myself. Like when I bought a car for my mom, like I'm like even numb to cars I buy for myself these days, but it meant so much to her. So I don't know, like I might be just a mama's boy, but sorry. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not one of those people who have like effed up stories about their mom that you hate them afterwards and be like, yo, F that chick or F that bitch. Like my mom was great, so I'm like, yo, you get it all. Anyway, all right, cool. Yo, we're gonna start off hot today. And by the way, welcome everybody to the stream. We're gonna start off because I got a message to my boy. I actually haven't talked to him like in a few weeks, so I'm gonna give this message publicly, but I'm pretty sure we'll get on the phone soon. I'll probably say the same things to him too. I got a message for my boy, NBA Youngboy. Okay, I'm gonna give him this message because, listen, I think I don't want to necessarily call his opponent or his op or whatever. Lil Durk is a crafty motherfucker, really crafty. And Lil Durk has been baiting the young boy recently. But I know Lil Durk is baiting him because Lil Durk wants to sell a fucking album. You know what I mean? Lil Durk is really smart, if you ask me. If you haven't seen, I hope you guys follow me on Instagram. But on Instagram, we had Durk who posted to a story. He basically posted a story saying, let me get to it. Where's the story? He says, no, that's Be Love. Where is the story? Okay, it's probably up. Here we go. Okay, first of all, he says, this album ain't regular. Now, we all know he's cooking up an album. Anytime he starts deleting his Instagram, going real quiet, he's coming back with more music, right? Now, he did kind of lightweight promise that he was going to stop dissing the dead. But, like, that sounds good on paper, but it's Durk. Like, Durk is like a demon. Like, let's be honest. Like, Durk is a demon. If Durk tells you he's going to stop dissing the dead, that just means he has a new list of niggas who ain't dead yet that he going to diss. Like, Durk ain't never done with dissing. You know what I mean? Like, I've always said Dirk is the reason why Dirk is smart. He's figured out a way how to make mainstream dissing particular ops in particular hoods or niggas that he really might want to kill. So anyway, I think he has an album ready. He says this album ain't regular, okay? Next thing he says afterwards, right? We find it. He puts up another post, which is like another story, kind of teasing dropping a song. He says, yo, I can drop this single and fuck the streets up on GOD. Your release date ain't safe, son. Now, let me tell you how slick and smart Dirk is. He's talking to Youngboy. You know, Youngboy, by the way, Youngboy just signed to Motown, Capitol, and Youngboy is finally doing a rollout. Youngboy did an interview with Billboard, did an interview with Rap Radar. Youngboy don't do interviews. Also, he announced this album. I think it's called Don't Try This at Home. NBA Youngboy release date. He did give out the release date too. Okay. And by the way, and they dropped the lead single. This is how you know Youngboy's finally doing a rollout. And I'm gonna give some really quality advice right now. So Youngboy's finally doing a rollout, right? Apparently, this is gonna be dropping in next month, right? Don't try that at home, blah blah. Follows da. Yeah, I think they say it's coming in April. Am I tripping? I don't know if they give a date. Yeah. Did they give a date for it? Is there a date for it, chat? Hold on. Somebody said he was talking about Quando. Yo, bro, Dirk ignored 6ix9ine after he passed him. You think he's trying to talk to Quando Rondo, my nigga? Like, no disrespect. Here's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Dirk doesn't use music, at least at this point in his life, to really hash out beefs. At least strategically. Now, he does mention real beef shit, but he used music to level up. Now, it's April 7th. Somebody says, bro, and even if you think he's talking about Quando, if he's talking to Quando, he's talking to Youngboy too. I'm telling you, the reason why I'm doing this little clip right here is to tell Youngboy, don't get baited. This guy Dirk is about to bait you out, and I'm gonna tell you why he's trying to bait you out. This is my opinion. Little Dirk thinks Youngboy is weak. Trust me. Lil Durk thinks Youngboy is weak, and he wants to try to bait a challenge out that Youngboy jumps out that he could defeat him in a very public fashion. Y'all talking about Quando Rondo. Who would care if no disrespect to Quando, if Dirk dropped on the same as Quando? When he's talking like this, I could drop the single and fuck up the streets. Your release date ain't safe. He's basically saying, I'll drop on your date. Now, keep in mind, and this is how I've always told y'all Dirk is smart. Remember I told y'all, Dirk outsmarted 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine might be like a marketing, like, really smart. But when it came to strategically moving with music and clouting up, Dirk outsmarted him. He ignored him at the right time, paid attention to him at the right time. Dirk is trying to do the one-up on Youngboy, which he feels he probably did half the job already, but he's trying to close it out. Promise you. Trust me. We're going to check Quando's story. And by the way, I posted that too. Okay? Here's why I'm saying this. First of all, Dirk realizes his last album, 7220, sold better first week than YB's last album, The Last Sly Mito, to the tune of Dirk doing 120, Youngboy did 110. First time Dirk has ever beat Youngboy in sales. on an album. But here's the thing. Youngboy has a bigger core following and fan base. That's why I think he's doubling back to try to make it a point. These type of like, baiting that he's doing, I guarantee Dirk might have Drake on the shit. He definitely gonna probably have Baby on the shit. This album or whatever he's teasing, he's trying to crush Youngboy. And when I mean crush Youngboy, crush the conversation that him and Youngboy are competitors, at least in the music industry. Now, granted, even if he outsells Youngboy again, I don't think he will really squash it. I'm gonna tell you why. Youngboy just has literally, I believe, the biggest raw fan base. So I don't think he will do that. But he's setting it up. Also, here's the thing with Dirk. Dirk knows how to get free promo. Even though Youngboy dropped one of his best songs, I believe, and I love that diss song, I Hate Youngboy. After he dropped I Hate Youngboy after Aha, oh, Mom, you good? You want to put him down here? All right, my mom's trying to put the dog down here. Hold on. Ludo, come on, man. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. Mm-mm. Stop on. Nigga, I will lift your ass up. You ain't that heavy now. He's spoiled. All right. Apparently Pluto fucking. I got two offices here, so he ran through my upstairs office like going crazy. So put that little nigga back in the cage, man. Let that boy chill. All right. All right, people. All right, cut that part out. All right. Anyway, back to the point I was trying to say. I think Dirk is baiting Youngboy to jump out, that he could one-up him again. Notice, Dirk only pays attention and feeds into beef when he's dropping music. Dirk is so smart, I ain't gonna lie. He's not interested in beef if he ain't dropping music. When he's dropping music, he's sneak dissing everybody else. So if you're asking me, I think he's teasing that he might drop on Youngboy's date. I know somebody else saying Quando Rondo. Why the hell would he drop on Quando Rondo's date? Okay? So he says I could drop the single, fuck the streets up on G.O.D., your release date ain't safe, son. And then, obviously, Quando did respond to that, right? Quando said, man, drop that shit. We all on a time schedule, right? Now, granted, I think he wants Youngboy to respond, not Quando, right? Cool. Again, and by the way, I don't even know if this is real. That's why I'm posted on my main page. But we will, I'll post it. It's almost like the stream page at this point. I'm going to post this snippet. Apparently, this allegedly is a snippet, some Dirk snippet. Okay? I don't know if it's verified. That's why I haven't posted my main page yet. I have to verify that this is actually a song. But I'm showing you how Dirk is trying to bait YoungBoy again, and he's trying to do the AI crossover with the step over, like he did to Tyronn Lue, and he's trying to do it to YoungBoy, but he's trying to do it this time where he knows when YoungBoy's album's coming out, sometime in April. He's probably gonna time his album strategically, and he probably got all the features because YoungBoy don't be fucking with nobody. Dirk, people like Dirk. He's gonna try to outsell YoungBoy again, and he's gonna use YoungBoy's energy and the hate from his fan base to go up. That's what I believe. So this was my warning to YoungBoy: do not feed into it. And when I say don't feed into it, is because you won't benefit from it while he will. Dirk is smart. He's smarter than the average beer. Do you get what I mean? Okay. Now, let me play this snippet. And I don't know if this is a real snippet, but, you know what I mean? Folks in them sent this to me. And this is exactly how I figured. And by the way, if this is a real snippet, I think Dirk leaked it. Because I'm telling you, he needs to bait YoungBoy out. Check the snippet, if this is real.
This shit, so she gon' slide too. If we catch you waving green flags, bitch, you down too. Go, go. This kid in the cut. Go. This kid in the cut. I heard his nails screaming out loud. Let me go. Send a bullet to his head and put his nugget on the floor.
So this seems like a song with Von and Dirk. And if this is right, Von is on the song saying if we see a nigga with a green flags, listen.
And she with the shit, so she gon' slide too. If we catch you waving green flags, bitch, you down too. Go.
If Dirk drops this, tell you he's playing chess, not. Well, is that Prince Dre or no? That's Prince Dre. Well, I thought it was Von. I'm stupid as hell. Somebody says Varney. That's not Varney. Well, I thought it was Vaughn at first. Nigga, who the fuck is Varney? Nigga, is Varney Prince Dre? I thought it was Prince Dre. Someone said, Ag, you are retarded. It don't matter. Somebody said, he's literally in the picture. Somebody said, sounds like Prince Dre. Somebody said, no, that's Varney OTF CEO. Who's the voice on the track, my nigga? And they said, that's the dude in the wheelchair. Regardless of what it is. If this, okay. Y'all are arguing who it is. If this is a Dirk song, right? If this is a Dirk song that's going to come out, let's say it's coming out on Dirk's album, which, by the way, I'm wondering why Dirk is teasing his album so much. You know, the whole industry been buzzing that Dirk and Future had an album together. Like, what happened to that? You know that Obama song I keep playing? Like, remember Dirk previewed a verse where he's like, yo, what happened to Virgil Lee, probably gonna tell it. Like, that's supposed to be on that song. And conversations where there was supposed to be a joint album with Future and Dirk. And that was supposed to be one of the songs that came out of it. Do you get what I mean? And Dirk was also talking about doing a possible project with somebody of notoriety. Like, he had made some, hints to it. So I'm wondering if maybe they just grabbed that song and they're just giving it to Dirk and it's going to be on his album. Because right now he seems like he's kind of recentering focus on his album. G-Nax says it was probably mid. Well, here's the thing about all joint albums. They're always going to be mid. Like, nigga, like, you know when niggas are doing joint albums and be like, yo, send me some hot shit you got. You're not going to send them the hottest shit you got, right? You're going to send the shit that you feel is fire, that you got off on, but you know you can make another one. You're not going to send the shit where you don't need a feature. So play the snippet again. Here we go.
I heard his nails screaming out loud. Let me go. Send a bullet to his head and put his nugget on the floor. Go. This kid in the cut. Go. And she with too.
Why did I think that was Vaughn at first? Now y'all pointed out it's not Vaughn. It's like mad obvious it's not Vaughn. Nigga, I'm not looking at the picture. All these niggas look alike.
If we catch you waving green flags, bitch, you down too.
If we catch you waving green, if you don't know, I don't know what the green flag signify, but I be seeing NBA YoungBoy with like hella green flags. You ever watch that music video he got? It's called like Murder Business. Murder. God damn, what a name for a song. Murder Business. Okay. I'm gonna just like, I want to get copywritten. You're gonna just see a bunch of green flags all over the fucking place. Yeah, you're right here. See? Green flags. Focus, many. Yeah, this song's fire too. Green flag here. So anyway, I think about the narrative. YoungBoy's not focusing on Dirk. YoungBoy's saying stop the violence. You know what I mean? Let's do some other stuff. He's kind of like playing with his style a little bit. Fingernails are painted. Paints his face at times. He's not like yo, I want to kill you, blah, blah. Dirk, one thing I'll say about Dirk, no matter how big he gets in the sense of how popular he gets, he always pleases his core. You know what his core want to hear? Man, slide on that nigga on the track, man. Tell that nigga you smoking on his dead op. Tell that nigga like he not safe out here. Like Dirk, I don't care how big he gets, he still rap the niggas who posting up by the mural. So I think YB was trying to elevate himself and not go back and forth in a beef. But, you know, Dirk got to sell an album. Now, I can't even say, oh, Dirk is only doing it for publicity because he don't like them niggas anyway. If you don't like somebody anyway, you might as well use them for some promo. But this is why I'm trying to tell YoungBoy. It is in your best interest to not bite in. Don't feed into what Dirk got going on, because as soon as Dirk drop his album and his first week numbers come back, he gonna stop responding to you. Somebody said Dirk is gonna outsell Act Stop Being Delusional. Oh, and here's another thing too. By the way, I'm glad that YoungBoy is doing like he's cooking up a whole rollout and release. I hope YoungBoy got one of them things on it. Like he gotta have one of them, like he gotta have a hit on it, right? And he's doing rollouts, so I'm hoping there's a bona fide hit on YoungBoy's project, just because I think a nigga like Dirk is gonna come back with some shit with a Drake feature. He's gonna have Moneybagg Yo, Lil Baby. He might have him, Roddy Ricch, and Polo G. Like, nigga, he's gonna have so much shit and malarkey on his goddamn album. He's gonna have a hit. You know what I mean? Like, shit, all pun intended. The last album, didn't he had a hit with Gunna, which was the What Happened to Virgil. So I think YoungBoy's album this time, usually when he's dropping albums quickly, you don't think about what's the hit. You're just like, oh, the music sounds good. Like, who cares about a hit? I think YoungBoy probably has to be a little cognizant. This is if if he's thinking about competition. Now, granted, every time I've talked to YoungBoy and I've mentioned competition, he swears. He does not pay attention to other rappers. He does not ever look at competition, nor does he feel he's in competition with no one. And by the way, I've never talked to Dirk like that, though, but I can imagine Dirk probably says the same. But Dirk's actions tells me that he wants to pass these dudes. Like, I'm telling you, he wanted to pass 6ix9ine, and he did, right? At least in the U.S. markets. And I think now he wants to make a statement while disrespecting YoungBoy and also passing him. And when I mean passing him in, you know, I don't know, just a general public ideology or ideas of who sells what. I think he just want to show, yo, yeah, nigga, there was a time you used to sell more than me, but now, like, you can't fuck with me no more. I think that's what Dirk is trying to do. So I'm giving YoungBoy some advice. Ignore this nigga, bro. Ignore him. Somebody said Dirk is baiting. He's baiting the album, which means the album going melodic. Didn't he do that with The Voice? Was it The Voice? He did that with The Voice like he was about to drop like 20 diss songs. Then all that nigga was doing was singing, which, by the way, people love his singing. But it's not beef shit. Somebody says, I stop taking sides. Bro, I'm giving advice to both people. Do y'all think I'm taking sides? I'm not taking no damn sides. Stop playing. Hey, I'm not taking sides. I'm giving advice because I don't think YoungBoy plays the internet marketing game. I think YoungBoy literally just be like, yo, let's just drop a project this week. I think that's what he really's on. Like, I mean, every time I talk to him, he seems like he's just, whatever that's going on in his head, he's just like, all right, let's do it. He's never like strategically looking around. Like, it was a couple years ago, A Boogie was dropping an album. And I knew his team did a really great strategic drop because they dropped it at a time when no one else was dropping albums. But also, it was the end of the year and nobody drops albums in January. And what ended up happening, A Boogie was number one for like 5 weeks. That's strategic. That's like, okay, look at the market. Look how you can fit in the market. Look at the right timing for you in the market. And bang, hit it. Execute. Now the narrative is, yo, A Boogie got an album, got a number one album for 5 weeks. You know what people are going to say after that? Bro, that shit got to be hot. The shit's number one for 5 weeks. No, by the way, the album was hot, but like still his team strategically figured it out. That's what I'm saying. Dirk is doing that. Nigga, I see clear as day. Nigga, I've talked to Dirk. I've told him that. Like, and he's like, yo, you know how I go, Brody? I'm like, all right. So I'm just giving some general advice here. All right? Okay, cool. Let's see what's going on. Holy. By the way, Playful Anxiety, thank you for some more gifted subs. And thanks to all the people who have resubscribed, whether with Prime or, just regularly. Okay, cool. All right, so that's my little warning to what I believe is gonna happen. I think I just genuinely believe that Dirk took some IQ points or took some lessons from 6ix9ine Pause in the sense of knowing how to market and the timing of shit. Like 6ix9ine is big on timing. But he still doesn't come across as the nigga who won't shut the fuck up. Like that's the thing. I think Dirk took a lot of, well, let me not say took because it looked like he's stealing people's shit. But think about Meek Mill and 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine is all the way troll, let's get it in, blah blah. Meek is supposed to be, yo, I'm so street. I'm too street, I'm in my own way. Dirk is in between. Yeah, I know how to press the buttons that the internet's gonna react to, but I'm not gonna come across like I'm so street that you're gonna just, because that's what they do to Meek. They're like, yo, bro, like you too tough, bro. Like, yo, you don't even understand internet humor. I think he's in the middle. Anyway, I hope you don't think I'm like dick riding or picking sides. I'm just giving YoungBoy some advice. 2 things. I hope you got a hit. Number 2, do not respond to this nigga. Indirectly, no diss songs to him, because I think Dirk wants to use the energy of YB fans to go up even more, that he could laugh at YB even more. You know what I mean? And yeah. Anyway. Okay, people. All right. That was the first thing. I am here. Did I ever let y'all talk to Akademiks? All right. What else should we talk about? Joe Budden got some like backlash he said some stuff about the whole situation with Michael B. Jordan. We can talk about that real quick, right? So if you guys don't know, I'll play this original clip, which was basically Michael B. Jordan. He started and also directed a film which was like Creed 3, shows up to the red carpet, sees a woman who's on the red carpet who used to bully him back in high school, right? She used to basically call him corny, or basically used to clown him because I guess he had aspirations of being a model or actor, so he walked around with a lot of headshots. Sometimes when you're in those careers, you have to submit your profile to things to be considered. You have to have a lot of pictures of yourself or headshots. She even admitted in another clip she used to clown him for having headshots. She thought it was stupid. Obviously, everybody clowns the dude who was unsuccessful. Until he's successful, now you're interviewing him at his movie premiere. He didn't forget, and this is a clip that happened.
We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No.
He reminds her, oh, remember, yeah, you used to call me the corny kid, right? She's trying to laugh it off.
I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say I said we used to make fun of the name.
Which is just equally as bad. She said, no, I didn't call you corny. We just used to make fun of you. Regardless, like you see, everybody keeps doing this word semantic thing, right? Thinking it's the corny thing. The major premise to me here is this. If someone used to make fun of you back in the day while you were trying to accomplish your goal, oh, look at you. You think you all corny. You corny as a motherfucker going to these little movie auditions. What you think you're going to be like a star, nigga? You think you about to be Denzel, nigga? That's how they probably was clowning him. Yes, nigga, I thought I was going to be Denzel, dummy. And I rock with Michael B. Jordan hard, too. Because, the hoes used to be telling me, oh, you think you about to be like a millionaire. I got a lot of them. I be shitting on these bitches now. You know what I mean? I'm the fucking prize, nigga. The fuck you talking about? So, yeah. I think he ain't do too much, but he's on a subtle level, he checked her. You know what I mean?
But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here. And we know.
And by the way, like, he continued to have like a 3 or 4 minute interview after this. Like, it wasn't like some, oh, let's diss each other thing, but the internet saw it. And obviously, in everybody's life, they're either this woman or they're Michael B. Jordan, or they're a dude who used to bully somebody like Michael B. Jordan, right? Or they're a dude who used to be the bully, and now, and this is rare though, the bully became successful. So they can't identify with people getting bullied and being successful. They can't identify with just like, especially women who are just haters until you get to the point of success, right? So everybody's picking a side. And I gave my take already, but Joe Budden actually gave an interesting take. Actually, his take is completely opposite of mine. And he went viral for it. The take he gave was this. Let me see if I could find it. He said this.
Let me tell
Dog, you doing that to a girl is some corny nigga shit.
I can see that.
You being
That is
Michael
true.
B. Jordan today, allegedly sexiest man alive in all of these blockbuster movies.
I agree.
During your highlight week, you've probably never been more visible than you are right this second. And that's what you do to her. And if I bring back them white girl rumors, then it's going to sound even crazier. Because why you talking to our sisters like that on the red carpet? We only talking to white bitches like that. But I'm not going to make it racy. They say I make everything racy. Mm-hmm. That was corny of him to speak to that girl like that.
I'm not disagreeing. I would have made
Michael B. Jordan. That's why niggas call you corny.
Off air. I would have made a joke off air like, word.
Hey, Creed.
You know
hey, what's this nigga's name?
I wouldn't have did that in front of
Hey, Creed. In case you were confused, that corny ass shit you did is why niggas think you corny.
Yeah.
In case you were off a little bit as to why you niggas keep thinking that money hides corny.
Let me tell
Dog, you...
All right. I love Joe, and I wish I was on Everyday Struggle with him for this topic, because we'd be shouting. We'd definitely be shouting over this shit. Joe is 100,000,000% wrong. And the first thing I would start off by saying, not only is he wrong, because I love Joe when he gives his hot take, he's usually very honest. He shoots it straight. Number one, he's biased. He's biased. First of all, I don't know if you guys know. I don't know this young woman. I'll put up her Instagram. Her name. I was saying her name wrong before. Her name supposedly is L'Oreal. Okay, this is her Instagram. Okay, actually, I think she's like in her 40s or something like that. Now, I just want to point out to people, and this is where I feel like people like Joe, like, you shouldn't go hard on this thing. I get, well, you should admit your biases. Because I'm biased too at times, but I tell people, I'm going to tell y'all Drake my favorite rapper before I go on a long Drake rant. I ain't going to just act like I'm just, nigga, my favorite rapper. Yo, I listened to a few people talk about this. Let me just give y'all the context everybody's missing. This girl right here, L'Oreal, she's friends with Joe Budden. She used to do Love and Hip Hop. She's friends with Charlamagne and them. That's their gang, my nigga. And she's friends with like Angela Yee and all them. I don't expect y'all to say y'all friend was wrong. I don't expect y'all to throw y'all friend under the bus. Y'all don't know Michael B. Jordan. Y'all still don't know him because he don't really hang with niggas. Y'all know this young woman. I first saw this young woman when she was with Angela Yee, just told about some random bullshit. So this y'all friend. Y'all not about to just give it up. This my thing. Like, I don't care if y'all gonna be biased when giving an opinion on it, right? But at least admit, that's my friend. I don't like how you got at my friend. Okay, cool. But y'all talking like this is unbiased opinions. Y'all cool with this chick. This chick used to be on Love and Hip Hop. Look, L'Oreal, Love and Hip Hop. You know, Joe Budden was on there too. Look. Used to be on Love and Hip Hop. Look. L'Oreal, Angela Yee. Bro, that's they circle, bro. Look. Bro, look, that's they circle, gang. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, bro, I'm not even mad. Angela Yee right there. Oh, damn. This look old as hell. That's wax, right? That's like Charlamagne's like bodyguard. And, oh, that's her right here. She just don't have the colorful hair. This is the L'Oreal chick. That's her right there. What I'm trying to say is that this y'all peoples. Like, of course you're not about to violate her. Y'all not about to call her out for the corniness she did. My nigga, you a dub. Nigga, you was dissing somebody and bullying someone in high school, and now you had you don't even have the sense of self to realize, my nigga, you shouldn't even be trying to interview that nigga. You should have passed that on to your co-host. He should violate you. This is why I don't like sometimes with the industry. It's mad like mixy. You know what I mean? Like, if it was a nigga like me, nobody's gonna think about, oh, there's friendships involved. Fuck that nigga Act, man. That nigga Act was hating. Now we over here sucking dick, pause. You know what I mean? That's how they gonna treat it. They cool with the girl. Nobody wanna call it like it is. Bro, she was foul. If y'all listen to the clip, I've been played it. The worst part ain't about them saying that he's corny. She literally used to shit on him trying to make it in the movie entertainment game, and now he made it, and she's the peon sitting over there with a mic. Can I get a... Bruh, either you should have had you should have had some sense of self, say, I ain't about to interview this nigga. I used to shit on this nigga about what he's doing now successfully. Or just take the L. But she ain't no goddamn victim. I'm telling you, bro, they cool with this shit, bro. I'm telling you, bro, they cool with this shit, bro. Like, there's nobody who believe this who ain't cool with this shit. You don't see nobody outside of this New York circle of like podcasters and media niggas or whatever that used to hang with her, like, bruh. You know what I mean? I don't know her. You know, I ain't trying to disrespect her neither, but I'm going to call a spade a spade. So I like not knowing y'all. So I'm going to just say what I believe is the truth. Now, granted, if she was my homegirl, I would have been like, I ain't going to lie. Like, I'd probably be a little biased too. I'd be like, but I would tell y'all, that's my homegirl. Like, I would have probably got more context. Like, damn, you ever try to, like, talk to him before? You ever try to apologize? See if, like, yo, damn, well, maybe Michael B. Jordan could have handled it a little bit different. See, that's a biased opinion because now I know her. I don't know her, but imagine I know her and I talk to him like, damn, what happened? You get what I mean? But everybody giving all these biased opinions. Yo, let me tell you this. If I was Michael B. Jordan, that nigga went light. Nigga, I would have violated her, nigga, right there. I'd have been like, yo, the first thing I'm saying to her, ain't it interesting how life turned out? Look at you and look at me. I would have shitted on her. Now, I also didn't like, as I said, this would be a great spirited conversation with me and Joe if we're on Everyday Struggle. He tried to put it off on, oh, you're attacking a black woman. Bro, you see, this, like, and I hate that Joe's using that. That's a virtue signaling, pandering way of trying to deal with this situation. Like, first of all, when I look at this chick, I don't even know if she black. Like, we just throw around this term black woman everywhere. What about to me, this woman looked mixed race. She looked mixed race. You know who actually looks black? Michael B. Jordan. Why don't we look at it? You got a mixed race chick bullying a black chick in the hoods of Newark who is getting called corny because he's not picking up a gun, not selling drugs, not being a degenerate, but actually trying to chase his goals, but his goals is corny to people like you. Why are we not talking about that, man? Why are we not talking about the reality of the situation, dog? There's a lot of chicks like that who be trying to like shit on people like Michael B. Jordan. I can't rock with it. And here's my thing. I'm not, people always be like, oh, well, dudes like Michael B. Jordan and yourself, y'all angry. No. We just like to shit on you from the finish line, from the podium. Don't think because you didn't win the race, not because we won the race and you came in last, even though you started out in front talking that shit, that we just gonna be humble in defeat. Nigga, I'm Jamaican. You catching these bars from right here, nigga. They give me an award. Yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I'm petty as hell. They give me an award. Nigga, my first three lines might be say, yo, fuck Freddie Gibbs, fuck Rory. I gotta let the losers know what's going on. Why he gotta be so humble? Why he gotta be so talking about, oh, he's disrespecting a black woman? You know how many black boys are growing up getting told that their dream of not want to be a shooter, gangbanger, rapper, or some other degenerate? And I'm not saying a rapper is being a degenerate like on profession, but if they tell people, oh nah, man, I'm trying to be in Hollywood, I'm trying to act in movies. Ha! You trying to act in movies, nigga? You corny as hell for that. No, we got to change the narrative around. I love that the fact that this chick is getting roasted. She deserves it. She deserves it. He didn't do nothing wrong. You see, we live in this world, and this is why I don't like when Joe starts, like, he's propelling this bullshit where women could do no wrong. My nigga, you used to... Yo, I'm gonna keep it a being with you. If you used to call yourself bullying me back in high school, and now I don't care if you're the janitor, right? Say I'm about to win like some award and you're the janitor, bro. Don't even try to dap me up, dog. So you trying to interview him, and then you try to interview him, and it's not like you just be like, oh hey, I watched the movie and the movie was great. If he just changed the topic from the movie to say, man, fuck that movie, though. Remember we went to school together? Remember you were clowning me? That I could be like, all right, maybe he had to go there. Bro, you started off the interview saying, we go way back. Nigga, you trying to make it seem to the public like we were fucking with each other. You was bullying me. I gotta let people know. Nigga, you were lame. I'm sorry. But of course, because you're a black woman, you're absolved from that. Now all of a sudden, his dating preference, I didn't even know if he dates... Well, I do know apparently he's with the white woman now, right? I don't know if that's historically is his preference. He was with Lori Harvey. Ain't she black? Michael B. Jordan girlfriend. Yeah, I think it's girl now. Let me see. Probably gotta oh yeah, right here. This is his new girl, I think. How come now his dating preference is what has now made him corny? I love Joe, but I think Joe really attacked my man. And by the way, I've gone at Michael B. Jordan at times because I think he was letting Lori kind of slip with some shit. But I'm going to call a spade a spade. How his dating preferences, like, put it like this. Bro, and also this is what I'm trying to say. Joe, I know you defending your friend, but like, come on now. Joe be only dating the Latinas for the most part. Niggas don't be looking at you to say you're not dating no strong black woman with an afro, dog. You know what I mean? Like, you know, with these shea butter Twitter hoes, like, nobody say that. Like, bro, you're doing your thing. That's your preference. Whatever it is. Nobody cares. Nobody's judging you. They got Joe's jersey up in the rafters in Dykeman in motherfucking Washington Heights, probably. Man, from when I was a little kid, Joe had a bad Spanish chick. I ain't never really looked at me like Joe had a bad black chick. So that's what I'm trying to say. Nobody's going to throw that into the air when it comes to Joe. Don't try to throw that Michael B. Jordan. Or maybe it's just, oh, y'all gonna, I know the thing they're going to say, well, Spanish is different. We just don't like when black dudes get with white girls. Come on. Either you're going to date your race or you're not going to date your race. Don't try to now first of all, most of the Hispanic women, I don't know if you know about the history of some of these countries, they look down. Yo, Dominican Republic is right next to Haiti. They're on the same island, the same piece of land. They're just cut in the middle. Most Dominicans, if you ask about their mentality towards Haitian people, and most Haitian people usually are darker complexion, most Dominicans think they're dirty. There's huge colorism problem over there. They don't fuck with people of darker complexions. Texture of hair matters. So let's not act like, yo, Spanish and black is the same. So listen, if you dating out of the race, you dating out of the race. Let's not just make white like its own thing. If you're a black dude dating Spanish chicks, you're just like the black dude that dates white chicks. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. By the way, interracial relations or marriages are beautiful. But don't try to throw this man under the bus for his preferences, because we would never, and I would never, throw anybody, like especially, like Joe or anybody else under the bus for their preferences. Here's the problem. Y'all friend, L'Oreal, is a hater. Is a bully who, listen, most bullies just never end up leveling up beyond the people they were bullying. And people hate when the tables are turned. You ever heard that song? What a day when the tables are turned. Come on. Tables are turned. If I was the person bullying that nigga, I would have not want to interview him, because I would imagine he's going to shit on me. But now there's a black woman cloak. How dare you shit on a black woman? What? Y'all can't even use that with Michael B. Jordan. Remember when he wifed her up after Future was done slandering her? Talking about, oh, she got with a corny dude, this and third, and the whole culture was laughing at Michael B. Jordan because, everybody thought that, Lori Harvey just for the streets if Future's done with her. He wifed her up. Why nobody ain't say he stood up for a black woman and didn't fold to what other people thought and other people making jokes about Lori Harvey? He stood up for her. She black, but it don't fit the narrative. The point I'm trying to tell y'all, man, listen, L'Oreal, I don't got nothing against you, but you got to hold that goddamn L, man. You hated on that nigga. You should have never did the interview, and trust me, you got off easy, because I would have shitted on you. I would have sat there and I would have gave you an hour. I would have gave you a comedy special. And also, because I see somebody just say they pick and choose. You're right, they pick and choose. Because Michael B. Jordan doesn't entertain or doesn't rub shoulders or talk to or hang with a lot of the people in black media and black culture. He's black, but he's seen as an outsider, so it's easier to criticize him and throw him under the bus. I bet if it was Little Meech, they wouldn't say that. I bet if it was Ice Cube's son, they wouldn't say that. But because Michael B. Jordan ain't foster no relationships with a lot of these individuals, it's easy to kind of get at him. He don't owe nobody nothing, though. He ain't owe nobody nothing. This chick needs to own up to her L. Listen, I'm really sick of this whole thing. Like, you a woman. Here's my thing. If we gonna start doing this whole thing, like, yo, you gotta, well, she's a woman, why you doing that? Man, stay in a woman's place, and if we can't really treat you like how we treat niggas, stay in a woman's place. But I think everybody equal. So I give it up to everybody equally. But if we're gonna be like, oh no, you can say to this dude, but this girl, no. All right, bro, you shouldn't be arguing with niggas then. You shouldn't be even saying certain type of shit. That's all I'm saying. She got to take an L, bro. I don't care. And everybody who cool with her, I get it. You know what I mean? She might be y'all little chess partner, or what was it, spades partner. Nah, nigga. Michael B. Jordan ain't doing enough. If I was that nigga, I would have went live on Instagram and gave her another sermon. Another sermon, nigga. The fuck? You know me, I'm petty with it. All right. So Joe, please stop it, bro. Don't start attacking Michael B. Jordan under the cloak of black women. Like, this chick don't even look black. Imagine when they were kids. She looked mixed. Michael B. Jordan is a black nigga with nappy braids out of Newark, who probably getting bullied by the gangbangers. The chicks like you don't like him because he's not thug enough to get this pussy. Like, come on, man. Listen, at the end of the day, you had to be sitting across from him. You know the red carpet? That should be roped off, holding the mic, and you was on that nigga dick. That's factuals, all right? And again, I don't got nothing against her, but she a placeholder for anybody who act like that, because I know a lot of bitches who do that. So, fuck it. Anyway. Okay. Another little sermon. Keep it moving, though. All right. Let's see what's going on. Oh, by the way, Joe also did say this. He says, if any other black multimillionaire embarrassed a woman working on a red carpet because she thought he was corny in 7th grade, y'all would call him a lot more than corny. Also, I work for me and I'm not firing myself. I said what I said. Get off my dick. Love management. Yeah, yo, my only thing. Listen, I have a real like breakdown of Joe. Joe at the peak of like whatever, especially when it's podcasts, you know, before the Stooges like fucking try to jump ship and jumped out the fucking boat and drowned. Joe could say water was dry and that would be the narrative. Like, it was so crazy. Joe was seen to be a champion and someone who stood for a lot of things and stood for a lot of, like, you know, people look at him like, oh, he's standing for the creators, he's standing up for women here, this and there. A lot of stuff has happened since. And the whole point is this. When Joe says this now, and I think Joe has to just accept where people look at him now. Like, they don't look at him like they looked at him then. When people see this, all they see is pandering. They're like, oh, they're just trying to pander to these chicks, hoping that they're going to be like, oh, thank you, Joe. Thanks for talking up for us. No, like, no. You know what I mean? People just look at this and be like, oh, this is pandering. So, this is what it is. Salute to my boy Joe, though. I'm about to get him on the pod. I want to argue with Joe. All right, cool. Let's go to the next thing. Okay. Should we talk? We should talk about this. While we're talking about that, it's very important that we point out that apparently OTF Duty Low, he's having a week. If you guys don't know who this was a guy, I promise you, I thought his career was done. He used to like DM me stuff like, oh, hey, like, here's my side. But even me, and again, we also got to realize, you know, especially as black males, like men in general with certain things, and I'm not saying, you know what I mean, you know, these are serious things too, but you don't get a lot of black men don't get the benefit of the doubt. We don't even get the, well, let's wait and see. It's usually like, get him out of here. So if you guys don't know, this is OTF Duty Low. Okay, he signed to OTF, which is Dirk's label. Now, while he was just coming up like last year, maybe the year before, I think it was last year, his ex-girlfriend claimed that he was finagling and fondling her son's booty hole. Now, it's a child, like literally a child. Like, I don't think the child was even more than like 5 or 6. Essentially, his ex-girlfriend was calling him a pedophile. Okay? Basically saying he was trying to thigh the child. He immediately denied it. But obviously, people in these situations look at how heinous and how egregious and how disgusted these allegations are and say instantly, yo, brother, we just can't rock with you. And at that moment when this was happening and she was going live a bunch of times, like, kind of like, like recording her son, kind of saying certain stuff and like whatever. Shade Room was covering it. And I said to myself, this nigga is done. And I had a countdown in my mind silently. And I said, Dirk got to drop this guy because it's over. But he did kind of try to say side. But this is why, these days we're in an interesting time. He tried to say, no, that didn't happen. Yo, she set me up. Yo, she's lying. Like, I didn't do it. You know what I mean? And you know what we said? Yeah, all right, nigga. They all say that. I didn't believe him at all. What ends up happening is that there was a whole investigation. Number one, he wasn't charged with anything. But number two, he eventually sued her because she was cooperating with police and making certain statements, proclaiming what he did that she knew as a fact while he said he didn't know. Now, he did have some proof, but again, the problem with these type of situations, the crime is so disgusting, we just want to say off with his neck. What happened recently, almost a year after, pretty much his name kind of got cleared, his ex got locked up for making false statements to police. And perhaps some, and I think perjury as well. We're going to look at the charges. He wrote this on Instagram. He says, this was a long, stressful milestone in my life. Throughout the trials and tribulations, I stood tall after all the lies and backlash. Shout out to Ariel SQ305. My attorney was up sleepless nights answering the phone. Any time of the night, I love my team. Stop playing my name. First in history, justice. First time being served from a scorned woman who tried to ruin me. Cancel her. Stay blessed. He says the 11 we holding up is for 11 million. So he sued her for defamation because not only did she try to get him locked up, she went online as well and proclaimed him to be a pedophile. Apparently, obviously he didn't get charged, but it was apparently proven that what she said about him publicly was defamatory. And he was awarded $11 million in this lawsuit. This is very rare, and we don't see these things at all. Anyway, she was arrested recently, his ex, and it says the description is contradictory statements, official proceedings, and it says perjury, official proceedings. Okay? This is a picture of her getting locked up. If you scroll up on my page, you will see the video of her getting locked up here. Basically watching the same video over again, and I think this is the mugshot. But attractive girl too. This is a very interesting time we're in, right? For anybody who is a victim and a real victim, or got taken advantage of, or obviously if you have kids and someone took advantage of your kids, that is a traumatizing, heartbreaking, and a very disgusting criminal act. And you would hope that justice would be served and, the person who committed whatever offense would be punished. I will admit, apparently when it comes to some of these situations, the people or persons who do the offense do not get caught. So I understand it for victims as well. This is why it's a very interesting situation, right? For victims, they're like, well, most times the person who did do it, there's not enough proof to punish them. But then there are certain people, and I don't know what the percentages are on either or whatever. There's certain people and certain women who weaponize and are down to weaponize the police over a man. They're arguing with their dude, or they're catching their dude cheating. They threw all your clothes out the window. They bleached everything. Y'all get in the argument, but you ain't touch her. You about to leave or some shit. She threatens to call the cops on you. Or she shows up to the house. It's your house, but she's living with you. Now she wants you to leave out of your own place. You're like, I'm not leaving. I'm paying the bills here. Well, I'm gonna call the cops and say you hit me. The police unilaterally are gonna believe the woman. Men usually are on the defense. My mom upstairs, she could tell you. If I've ever been in an argument with a woman, number one, I love calling her. Only women can save you at that point. As a man, you're defenseless. So if you're arguing with a woman, it's getting tense. And here's the thing with women too. They know they're so protected. A woman will, say a woman catches you cheating. You ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. She'll fucking punch you in the mouth. Bang! You just got hit in the mouth. What the fuck? Yo, chill. You can't hit her. Don't hit her, fellas. Don't do it. But you're like, yo, chill. By the way, you also got to be careful grabbing her. If she's one of these little red bone, tender bonies, they bruise easily. You don't even want to touch her or even try to restrain her. Because as soon as you let go of her, she's running to that bathroom to take pictures of that bruise. Because they know what's going on. So you got to just literally duck, bob, weave. Like, you know what mama says? And this is the most pussy thing to do. Run out of the house. Run into the middle of the streets. Keep your camera phone on. Only way. Run away. That is the case when it comes to like domestic violence. It's very hard to deal with those situations when sometimes, a woman takes advantage of, what people assume situations to be, and they'll get violent with you. So they'll slap you, they'll spit on you, they'll punch you in the mouth. If you touch them, they're like, I'm calling the cops. Right? So some women know how to play the game and play the system. Now, granted, this is a little bit different because accusation of child molestation is very serious, or accusation of any sexual assault is very serious. Right? And I don't know what their situation was. And I don't even want to assume, but I hope it's not this. I've seen women, when they realize that a relationship won't work, resort to then allegations or threaten you with allegations to keep you in line. She find out you keep fucking with that same girl she don't like. It's the third time she caught you cheating. You're trying to leave. She gonna pull it out like a yellow card in soccer. Yo, hey, I'll get your ass locked up. In a lot of toxic relationships, you got to sit there. Now, this is if, again, these are the worst extremes of where people ain't victims, but they're using the thought and theory a lot of times that the woman is usually the victim, but they're using and weaponized against men. So she got locked up. By the way, beautiful girl too. My theory is this. That nigga was either cheating or he was about to dip. And when you ever broke up with a girl or cheated on a girl, or y'all ended on bad terms, first thing she says, that nigga dick little. Second thing she gonna say, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga gay. What did 5 year foreign's girls say? yo, he was fucking me and we're fucking, and he says, give me that dick. So you're coming out now to tell us that you were fucking what you believe is a gay man, and you continue to do it for years and even have kids with the gay man. But now you want to expose the gay man to the public. Make that make sense. By the way, she also came out later to say she was lying. Glad y'all brought that up. I don't even think we talked about it last time. And y'all are going to probably look into this more than probably needs to be. Guess who did the same thing recently? Guess who did it, chat? Nah, it's not back here, is it? Is it back here? Nah. Let me see if I can find this. Nah. Let's go. Let me see if I can find it, people. Let me see if I could find it. The point I'm trying to make to y'all is like, unfortunately, right here. YK Osiris, baby mama. Clearly, he's probably cheating on her left, right, and center. They're not together and happy. You never hear these women say these things when they're happy with a guy. When he just buys her like a new chain, new watch, new bag. You never hear that he's gay, an abuser, nothing. He got his new girl a car. That nigga burnt me. That nigga's gay. He's everything. So YK Osiris, baby mama, and I think the only reason why people are a little bit interested in this is I think some people do think YK Osiris is sus. She put this up. Stop asking what happened with me and my baby daddy. I caught him with a man, okay? Now, the first part of this statement already tells us why she's saying this. You see, a lot of these women hang their hats on they're dating a famous dude, or, oh yeah, I'm his baby mama. That's how the Shade Room was built. So you know what's probably happened? He's moved on to another woman. She's just a single baby mama who's probably dating some local dope boy or some shit like that, or some scammer. But it's not YK Osiris. And I know YK Osiris ain't really that lit. But for a lot of these girls, they really, these chicks be acting like they got all the pick of the litter and all the options. They don't. They don't. You're a single mother. You can't get another celebrity to wife you up. You a regular chick, shorty. So you know what she has to latch on to the fact that that's her baby daddy. Everybody's probably in her inbox like, damn, you're not with YK no more? What happened? Everybody hitting her up. She's getting tight. She's probably seen him with his new girl. They keep sending her pictures. Yo, he just took her out to St. Bart's. She's upset. She's at home. And she posted this. I caught him with a man, feeding into the same rumors that he's gay. Now, is he gay? I don't know about no nigga sexuality. Did I ever ask him if he's gay? No, I don't think he's gay. I think nigga's straight. The only thing why I think people even think he's gay, like, he was smiling too much when they asked him on the Breakfast Club about him and Diddy. Like, bro, you asked me about me and a man, bro, like, there's no smiling, nigga. But I'm Jamaican, so I might be different. So you're not gonna hit. I'm not blushing when you're insinuating that me and a man went on vacation. Like, I'm not blushing. No, nigga. No, nigga. Get your fucking hands off my waist, nigga. By the way, interestingly enough, YK Osiris, he had a Drake tattoo, like a. By the way, what the fuck is going on? Every time we see one of these young rappers get around Drake, they're tattooing an owl on them. Drake got more niggas tattooing the OVO owl than any player could have bitches tattooing their names, man. Anyway, after this, after the tattoo and shit, look at this. When you get to seat at the table with legends, and they talk to you about success, you will understand. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Let me not even make jokes about it, because I be worried about his mental health. And he's a cool guy. He was really cool to me. These are jokes, and I got some funny jokes to get off, but I don't think he takes jokes good. I got some funny shit to get off too. But yeah. Like, I don't believe he's gay or nothing like that. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. Word on the streets, Chubbs caught that niggas. Trying to steal one of Drake's Grammys, man. And that nigga ain't been around since, man. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. That nigga ain't been back to the embassy. Yo, Drake swapped out this nigga with Lil Yachty. This is crazy. Drake had this nigga and swapped him out with Lil Yachty, man. This was lit. We ain't seen, ever since Yachty been around, this nigga ain't been around at all. Holy. I know that nigga chest. Yo, the pit of your stomach ever be like rolling, but you can't even see where the hurt coming from? When that nigga seen an interview with Drake and Yachty on the beach. I ain't gonna lie. I know why Osiris was hurt when he saw Lil Yachty with the OVO tattoo. Oh, Yachty got one too. Anything you can do, I can do better. This one of them captions. This could have been us. This could have been us. On Air Drake. I knew it was a bitter breakup when I seen YK Osiris. He said, man, fuck all these niggas. Did y'all see that when he was talking crazy? YK Osiris goes off. Damn. Let me see. Oh, you're right here. Here we go. Yeah, this is it right here.
Y'all keep using that Drake shit, huh? Drake don't fuck with me either.
I'm gonna get that nigga back on Air Drake, man. I don't give a fuck if I gotta get that nigga in the cargo hold. I'm getting that nigga back on Air Drake, man. I'm gonna get that nigga back on Air Drake, man. The next time I interview Yachty, that's my first question. Nigga, why you tell Drake to kick YK out the whip, man? I'm getting YK back on that fucking Air Drake spaceship, even if it's in the cargo hold, gang. By the way, let me just add my disclaimer because I know they're gonna see this. They'll be like, and I know these are jokes. I got a show coming up on the 30th, April. I got to work on some material. Okay, just relax. Yo, my streams are like me trying to work shit out. These are jokes. Nobody get too emotional now, okay? Y'all can just call me fat back. Like, just be like, yo, it just... If I cracked a joke on y'all, just be like, yo, nigga, you fat. Remember when Soulja Boy told me that shit? Yo, I was making a good point. That nigga shut that whole shit down. Like, he said, nigga, you fat. I'm like, damn. Fuck. Y'all remember this? Soulja Boy. Everyday struggle. Fat. It gotta be like a clip. Oh, he said, nigga, you fat as fuck. Nigga, I was like, oh, right here. Oh, here we go. So I was checking him about the thing. I was like, yo, bro, you sure this works? Hold on. Wait, how do this shit not having sound?
Drake took your
I made Drake.
I seen on
I taught
Twitter.
Drake everything he knows.
How? They said the line he took from you took from Shorty.
I did my homework. I said, how he take the line from you if you took the line from Shorty Low?
Now, you sound retarded.
You see here what's over?
You a hater.
That's not a
You
hater.
a
I'm
fucking
trying
hater. You
to
try to pull up the bullshit behind it. Nah, nigga, everybody know Drake stole my flow, bro, and that's the end of it.
He took a line from you and you took the same line from another nigga.
And you fat as fuck, and nigga shut the fuck up, man.
Now, how you put him on? I want to know how you put him on. Yo, I love Draco, man. Let's play the full clip.
Bro, I'm really and truly a genius, and niggas hate me. They hate on me because I'm rich. I look better
Yeah, I remember one time he stood up and Wayne was thinking like, wait, hold on, is this nigga trying to...
than them. I probably have 30 of these headbands, bro.
Oh, look at this
More,
shit.
so y'all can keep talking.
Yo, nigga, I ain't gonna lie. This headband was hanging on for... Yo, bro, you know this shit's elastic, right? There was a part of the headband you could see the actual, like, the elastic shit in there. Like, the shit was stretched out, bro. The funny thing is, the studio we shoot in was cold as hell. This shit was drenched in sweat. I don't know what the fuck. This shit was absorbing all type of shit, nigga.
I love it, bro.
You need to make
I
this
love when y'all
shit
talk. I can go back.
Oh, is that Draco? Hold up.
For the rack shadow.
Oh, I thought he was gonna pull out the Draco or the Glockiana.
Can go buy, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking 30 of these headbands, bro. I got this shit on as a symbolization, y'all.
Nah, this was an epic interview, man. I love Draco.
Y'all funny, y'all. Sergeant, he did Tory Lanez today. The headband gotta go.
Gotta go.
And I'm gonna keep wearing this motherfucker,
not even
nigga.
tight
Until
no more.
until my song hit #1 on the Billboard charts or some
Bro,
goofy
Soulja
shit.
Boy, you gotta do comedy.
Nah,
You have
nigga,
to.
because
Just
it's
do
not a
it.
joke, nigga.
What?
This shit ain't no
You
fucking
make
joke.
so much-
Yeah, I've been getting this money. I don't give a fuck what you been seeing. I've been getting this money, bro.
Update. Big Joe has hit me back. He said, "Act what date?" We gonna let him do some other shit. I want to get into an arguing match with my nigga Joe. Healthy stuff though. You know I love Joe. By the way, I have a hot take too. I have a real hot take about Joe recently. I think I've gotten Joe back into his probably fourth prime. You know, he's had many primes in podcasts. I got him back into it. I went on a show and I told him he ain't giving it up like that no more. He was acting too cool. The nigga drinking lattes. Like, he was just acting like he just wasn't saying real shit. Now he's shooting. I like it. Anyway.
You see me, nigga? I've been getting this money, nigga. You crazy.
No, listen, and that's the whole point with me. Like, I don't think nobody would sit here and say you unsuccessful.
No, you just trying to play me like I'm...
Yo, chat. I ain't gonna lie. My drip was trash back then. It's still trash. But I got the prize hoodie on now. Y'all niggas go DJ Akademiks TV and go cop that bit, man. Oh, by the way, yo, today the last day the YSL Mondo No Mystery My History shirt gonna be in stores. So DJAkademikstv.com, bro. Y'all go cop a merch. If you cop the No Mystery My History, all proceeds is gonna go to YSL Mondo. You know, he's an upcoming artist. You know what I mean? A dude who did not choose to tell on YSL. And you know, we just want to show him some love from the chat. Other shit, the prize, Shraggy, and the chat nigga original logo is coming back on next week. I bet. Here we go.
I was broke.
No.
She was like, y'all think Soulja Boy got money in the bank and y'all think, yo, is you crazy?
Because we trying to figure out why you coming like this.
Because I'm a fucking bona.
Yo, I'm missing Nadeska.
We trying to figure out.
Yo, Soulja Boy is so great.
Why you coming like this? Because I'm a fucking bona fide hustler. I'm trying to be a billionaire. Why don't you have that many businesses? Niggas in the hood is fucked up on Section 8. I came from the bottom of the bottom, nigga.
What's
I came
a Soulja bot?
No, listen. I came. You trying to play and it's not a joke. I came from Section 8.
Seriously.
I came from food stamps. I came from the light.
Yo, I love this interview so much because I love Nadeska and everything. But, like, you know, Nadeska loves to have a plan and she wants to be like, okay, I'm going to do this. You jump in here. Like, she's scripting out like a quarterback. When Soulja Boy came in, I told her, I said, Nadeska, please, just do me one favor just for today. No script. I said, I want the nigga who's wilding on Instagram. I need it. I said, nigga, you got to remember, all these shows survive off viral moments, right? Nigga, I could tell, like, Complex executives was walking around like, where's the next viral moment? Like, you know what I mean? That's how they really move. Like, I bet I'm going to get y'all niggas one. I said, gas this nigga Soulja Boy to go off for me. Just have me and him arguing the whole time. Just have it sound like it's a back and forth Instagram conversation.
lights being cut off when I was a little kid, when I was in the house at nighttime. I came from waking up on Christmas and not having shit under the tree. That's where it come from. I don't give a fuck if I make $30 million tomorrow, nigga. I'm gonna keep going. I don't give a fuck if I make $1 billion today when I leave here. I'm gonna find out how to make another $1 billion, my nigga. Cause I don't never want to go back to the hood and be broke and go back to that life I used to live. I'm the hottest now. Y'all gotta face it and y'all gotta respect me, bro. Or I'm slapping the shit out of niggas, bro. And it is what it is.
2018. How in 2018 did
bro,
you
I had hit my line, bro. You the one said the record was hot, not me.
I like the record, but it hasn't performed. It hasn't hit the billboards.
Nigga, give me some time. I just signed my deal yesterday.
But you said 2018. That's the past.
No, nigga. I said he had a record. I had a movement, bro. I signed with WeTV, bro. I got one of the biggest TV shows on WeTV, Marriage Boot Camp with Flocka. Every Thursday at 10.
I miss Wayno.
O'clock.
So you're not talking
y'all,
about
I'm in a whole nother lane. No, I said Tiger had a record. I said Soulja Boy had a movement. Nigga, I came with a... I'm the first rapper to come out with a video game console. Tiger ain't got no fucking video game console. I made $1 million in less than a month.
Yo, the craziest part about this console when he brought it, yo, you ever taking something out of like an Amazon box and it looked brand new? Yo, the box looked dusty. It was like bent up a little, like the box looked like the box looked worse than the product. The box didn't even look clean.
Nigga, 14 days.
Got the hairline plugs?
Now you trolling. So it's jokes with you. Nigga, I'm here to spin facts and hard body.
Okay,
I'm not joking and not none of that shit.
Go ahead,
I'm very passionate and very for real about everything I'm saying to y'all.
Hold on, chat. Y'all gotta tell me, because y'all are real niggas. I ain't like y'all. Soulja Boy standing up, I'm sitting down. Should I have stood up too? I ain't gonna lie to you. I wasn't scared of Soulja, cause I'm looking at it like Soulja did come with like mad security though. Like, we're not scared, like yeah, big niggas, but bro, Soulja was like 103 pounds, bro. Nigga, right here. Let me see how much do I weigh right here. I weigh 240. Yeah, I'm 240 right here. 240, my nigga, right? Like, nigga, I weigh twice as Soulja Boy.
I'm not doing no joking with y'all. I'm not doing no playing with y'all. Everything is dead serious.
Yo,
facts.
When people hear that, they think music though.
Like, nigga, I just was in the studio.
I miss Everyday Struggle. I was in my bag. Yo, chat, announcement, nigga. Yo, we finna launch. I'm telling you, the Academy finna launch. Like, I'm about to give a soft announcement for like, or a soft launch date for like, you know what I mean, gang. And then I'm opening it up, the headquarters, where I'm about to start doing content. And I want to make the shows I like. I might not be on all the shows. I told y'all, you see that negotiator page? I'm flipping that bitch. See, I make sure y'all all tune into that page. So my main page, I'm still be me commentary. Some people say I should just throw everything on my main page, but I don't like doing that shit, bro. Like, I know when y'all click on the main Akademiks page, I want to hear me go crazy. Obviously the King Akademiks page is the streaming page, but that other page I want to build up to kind of be on some. This is gonna be Akademiks version of Complex. You feel me? I want to have a show like this. You know what I mean? We just get it in. You know what I mean? So I'm about to do that in about 2 months, chat. This is that year for me. Somebody said I need a solid 3-person show again, right? Nah, facts. No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I'm telling you. It's gonna happen. Somebody said me and Joe. That boy Joe be playing though. I don't know about Joe be playing. You know me and Joe should have been got like 10, 15 million out of these niggas already, right? Bro, you know if you literally put me and Joe on camera on a debate show right now, it would be this is, and I think we both know it. And actually, you know, we have tried to like set some shit up, you know what I mean? You know, I still think it's gonna happen. I ain't gonna lie to you. We've had people that trying to connect the shit, but like them niggas just wasn't with the shit, because this is gonna be. Yo, I watch Everyday Struggle now, and I wish I was me back then, that I could argue with Joe correctly, that I could just be I think he's a master of what he does, but at least I'm closer to that level. I understand a lot more. I was just a wide-eyed rookie at that point, at least on camera. Not in logic, just in camera. Here we go, though. I love Soulja Boy.
With ASAP Ferg last night, bro. My album finna be stupid. Me and Lil Mosey just dropped one of the bangers of the motherfucker. Bro, I just got a whole album deal at E1. Alan Grumlin, the president. I just did a whole deal at E1. I'm the hottest nigga out right now.
Why'd you sign that deal? You've been indie for a minute. Why?
If I sell
That's why I'm wondering why
you know, this is like the best song I ever made. I said, bro, I can't go independent again and just drop this song and let it not go without a chance. I need a chance. I need the label behind me. Right. So I signed a deal. Yo, you just typing in, you a hater.
That's not a hater. I'm trying
hater.
to fact
check.
Yo, chat, am I a hater? Am I a hater? I don't think I'm a hater.
Yo, you just typing in, you a hater.
That's not a hater. I'm trying
hater.
to fact
You try to
check
pull up
shit.
the bullshit behind it. Nah, nigga, everybody know Drake stole my flow, bro, and that's the end of it.
He took a line from you and you took the same line from another nigga.
And you fat as fuck, and nigga, shut the fuck up, man.
Hey, for the rest of you rap niggas, only Draco could say that, all right? Only Draco get to say that. I don't want one of y'all niggas could be like, yo, Act, you fat as fuck, and be like, yo, why wasn't you mad at Draco, but you mad at me? I'm telling y'all now, Draco gets the pass because I brought him in for the fuckery. He could have said way worse, I would have laughed. Y'all niggas, I'm on y'all niggas. All right, cool. Anyway, we having fun, chat. We are having fun. We're having fun. Holy. Let me see what's going on. Okay. All right. Let me talk about Ja Morant. Chat now. We having a good time right now, man. We having a good old time. Somebody said, Act, talk about Ben Baller dissing me. Bro, we don't even got to talk about Ben Baller. Ben Baller, you an irrelevant bum. Like, nigga, I been ended you. Like, nigga, you the jeweler. I exposed you as a jeweler who used to be the pariah for new artists. They don't fuck with you no more, so I don't got nothing to talk to you about. Like, you're not relevant in this culture. You can't fuck with me when it comes to this talk space. You try to do a podcast or whatever. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me in this medium. I dominate this, okay? Stick to making jewelry and doing the weird-ass shit you do with cars. I don't need to respond to a nigga like Ben Baller. Like, nigga like that is a little peon. You feel me? That's just been what it is. You get what I mean? So, nobody tell me what Ben Baller said. Man, I shitted on that nigga a long time ago. I ended any new artist. Let me tell you this. Let me put the word out. Ben Baller, the biggest scammer. The biggest finesser. And when I mean scammer and finesser, this is somebody who, according to a lot of what the industry is saying, if you want to overpay for subpar, mediocre shit, usually that's his lane type shit. You know what I mean? And I'm going to just leave it at that. But, I see everybody trying to jump in a podcast lane. Y'all bitch ass niggas can't just diss me and think we're all of a sudden. I think that's what Sharp thought he was doing. Sharp, I seen you doing 30,000 views when Blueface and Krishan not getting dragged out the building, and you not interviewing a chick where you shouting at her. You see what happened? Also, you duck whack for the fade. I hear you trying to go back to pimping hoes. One of the hoes contacted me, said you try to hit her with the same script. You still think you in the 80s. Stop it. But it's all good. Listen, by the way, Sharp, you need to thank me. I've talked Whack off the hill. He says he won't have his Pyru dudes, right? Yeah, the Pyru dudes run up in you, no jumper, and rip you out that seat and choke you out. I said, no, we can't keep it violent. We got to end the violence. I'm on my end the violence wave, just like my man, NBA Youngboy. And apparently Sharp got marked out. You know what I mean? Apparently he's been spending more time in Dago. It's all good. And Sharp, I'm rooting for you. Like, I don't want, like, I had to talk to Whack a long time. I don't want him to put hands on you. I think I think that's futile. So, Sharp, you don't got to thank me for sparing you from getting the beats from the OG, but it's cool. You know what I mean? Thank me later though. All right. But yeah, that's a Ben Baller. This nigga's a bum. You know what I mean? Like, yo, listen. All of these dudes, how you go from a jeweler, you trying to be now a podcaster, like some type of content creator. And you suck at that too, nigga. Get out of here, man. You and me not going back and forth in nothing, nigga. Stay in the comment sections on Instagram. And you know what they usually tell your ass, nigga? You a Asian nigga that look like Jackie Chan, nigga. Stay out of black people bending when they really could get to it. Shut the fuck up. Nigga, Ben Ball looked like one of them niggas that they was fighting in the spot in Rush Hour 2, nigga. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Anyway. Bitch ass nigga, man. Talking all that goddamn shit. Nigga look like Ricky Tan, man. This Ricky Tan looking motherfucker talking about me. Nigga's big act, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? What I look like, Inspector Carter, nigga? What I look like, Agent Lee, nigga? This ain't Rush Hour, fool. Get out of here, dog. We ain't got time for you. Carter! Carter! Every time I see that bitch ass nigga, that's all I hear. Carter! Carter! Man, shut your stupid ass up, nigga. Time for you, dumb ass nigga. Ricky Tan, shut the fuck up, man. Bitch ass Ricky Tan ass nigga, man. Come on, man. It's big act, nigga. Yo, you gotta realize certain niggas, man, I be shitting on niggas now. Like, I don't even care what he said about me. I just gave a global shitting on right now. Like, hold that nigga. Carter! Carter! Get your stupid ass the fuck on out of here, man. Is that section? Is that section? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Anyway, big act in the building, man. Stop playing. I'm talking about Tory Lanez. Yo, I can talk about everything tonight, man. Carter! Like, get stupid motherfucking ass on out there, man. Stupid motherfucking ass out there. Oh, man. Shy Shin looking ass. Ricky, not playing. All right, man. Anyway. All right. What y'all want to talk about? Take donations. Y'all donating to me? Yo, Enem Guts back at it. Yo, Enem Guts is a demon with the 10 gifted subs. Holy. By the way, Chief Switch was chatting. He says, yo, make a new show with Boom and Leaf. That one episode of the beginning off the record with you and Leaf. I was talking about a white girl who died. Wait, which white girl that died? Was one of y'all best, and you and Boom got chemistry. No homo yet. No, Boom was good. Hey, I don't know if y'all watched the Jay Prince. I think we did it. Go back to Off the Record on the Blame Jay Prince podcast. It was me and Boom. Really good chemistry, to be honest. The only thing is that I'm gonna probably have to convince, I'm gonna have to convince Boom and his girl to move to Jersey or some shit like that, or New York, to fucking record. Or maybe they could record out there and we could do some stuff. Now we gotta have Boom on the channel, right? Of course. All right, people. All right, holy shit. Oh, goddamn, Enem Guts gifted like 30 before. Holy. Salute to Enem Guts. Salute to all my gifted subs, man. All right. Yo, what's next? What's next? John Morant? We should do John Morant. We could do John Morant. All right. So we got 4K Trey Ja, right? Let me just see what's going on with this, man. Ja Morant. Remember I told y'all though, right? I'm just being honest with y'all, bro. I just think like everybody trying to be tough is played out, bro. Like I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna show you gangsters who are just real gangsters. Like the gangsters are not making hundreds of millions of dollars and then they're crashing out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but everybody wants to have the allure or thinking, like, I talk to regular people these days and they use gangster terms. You ever talk to people from New York these days? They could be a nerd. They'd be like, yo, man, they actually just use the word gangster. They're like, yo, man, it's gangster, nigga. It's gangster, nigga. I'm like, okay. Everybody got this infatuation with being like a street dude. I just think it's a little corny when, like, bruh, I know some people, because, and this might be hypocritical, my favorite NBA player was Allen Iverson. Like, you know, a lot of people thought Allen Iverson was a street dude. But I don't think Allen Iverson brought that into basketball. I don't think Allen Iverson was trying to be street in basketball. He just hung out with street dudes outside of basketball. the thing with like John Morant, what seems to be bleeding through easily to basketball is that it feels like he's trying to be an NBA thug. And that kind of like just, it doesn't mesh to me. How are you going to be a thug in the NBA? Like, it's the same thing I'm saying about that Nazi BK dude. If you like this savage or whatever you're doing, go do it with the real savages. Like, I want to hear about, I don't want to hear about you pulling guns on 17-year-olds. Like, there's actual niggas who were probably in Memphis who probably really want some smoke with you. Pull guns on them. Like, I hate when I see the gangsters not doing gangster stuff and you read about it and it's like, bro, just play basketball. Okay, so anyway, the latest thing is that NBA star John Morant. Okay, they want me to take my ad blocker off. It's not going to happen. Let me go to another article. Fuck out of here, man. Yahoo Sports probably. He reportedly accused of repeatedly punching a teenage boy in the head, threatening him with the gun last summer. Now, I'm going to be honest, and even though, like, I am critical of John Morant because, bro, I just think he's too talented. And, bro, just stop. Like, why do you... There should be no need to try to make people think you're tough or a gangster. Like, even sometimes how he tweets, I'm like, yo, one time he tweeted, it was like, yo, I ain't gonna leave my guys behind. Like, but he said it in a way, and I'm like, this nigga talking like he in a gang. That's why, like, even today, some shit happened and the police questioned him, and he cooperated with the police. Bro, you're a civilian. Play basketball and shut up. I hate when, like, people are, like, playing this, like, quasi, I'm a super thug, but I'm also a good guy. Like, no. You know what I mean? Like, something happened to me, I will be telling the police the full description. If I got a social security, a description, if I know your address, it will be said. Factuals. Don't expect nothing else of me because I'm not doing crime. Right? But I hate these, like, in the middle people. You know what I mean? Like, when people were talking about him, like, yo, he might have to stop hanging out with the same crew because they're allegedly pulling out maybe guns with beams on it that's scaring other people. He tweeted something like, so I ain't gonna leave none of my niggas behind. Okay, brother. All right. Like, it's not leaving your niggas behind. You're bringing your niggas to work. This is the thing that bothers me. You're bringing your niggas to work. The NBA is your job. It's not the hood. Go on the corner and do all that bullshit, and nobody would care. Y'all doing this shit in NBA arenas. That's corny. Now, anyway, the new thing is he's accused of repeatedly punching a teenage boy in the head and threatening him with a gun last summer. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. That sounds bad, but I need more context. You know why? Man, have y'all watched Bronx Drill and y'all seen Chicago, man? Yo, these kids be 16 and they think they're the most demonic murderers. Sometimes... If you treat minors as just their kids, they gonna kill you. Like, kids are killers. So, if you are a male, once you hit about 14, 15, if I hear a story that somebody had to open hand slap you, the question I'm gonna ask is, what did you do? Because sometimes these little niggas, not only are they coddled by the law because they're juvenile, so they don't think there's no punishments, some of these dudes really be on that type of timing like any adult. So it sounds crazy when you hear teen, but I usually chill because these days a teen will kill you, nigga. A teen will fucking kill you while he's on Instagram Live. Okay. The alleged incident came 4 days after another incident where he allegedly threatened to head security at the Memphis Mall. Both allegations are emerging after a month of several of his acquaintances allegedly threatening and harassing Pacers staffers with a red laser. In the incident, the teenage boy is 17-year-old. Oh, yeah. 17-year-old. Y'all don't even need to say 17-year-old. I'm not thinking about him like a minor. I'm going to be honest with you. Reportedly told police, John Moran, who turned 23, punched him 12 or 13 times during a pickup game at his house. What? He claimed Morant and a friend hit him so hard, left a large knot on the side of his head, which police observed themselves. So why isn't he charged if police observed the knots? The teenager also reportedly told the Shelby County Sheriff's Office detectives after the fight, Morant went into his house and reemerged with his hand on a gun visible in his waistband of his pants. Okay, so I guess Morant has a big property, I would imagine. He's a basketball player, a super good one. And he has a court. niggas come over there playing basketball. Something happened. He beat up on a kid. Or let me not call him a kid. Like, I'm sorry. I know y'all gonna get mad at me for saying, oh, why won't you call a 17-year-old a kid? I'm just saying, I know some 17-year-old. First of all, if you're in any city, 17-year-old people do a lot of crime because that's a special age where you still could get charged as a juvenile. So I'm not gonna just think this is a kid he's beating up. This nigga might be with the shits too. Now, granted, this dude is talking to police though. So they're saying he goes into his house and he gets a gun. That's a little bit interesting and odd. If you already just punched him 12 to 13 times, he has a knot on his head. Why go in your house to get the gun? Okay, but whatever. Moran reportedly told police he'd been acting in self-defense, admitting, I swung first. Wait, what the fuck? He told police he acted in self-defense, but he admitted he swung first. But believing the boy was the aggressor because he threw a ball. Oh, okay. So the dude threw a ball in his head, stepped up, pulled up his pants. The boy, however, blah, blah, said he was checking the ball to Moran, who had thrown the ball hard at him first. Okay, so this is this kind of basketball shit. You know when you just throw a ball hard at somebody, they throw it back at you? I guess that happened. Moran probably thought that dude was doing some other stuff, beat him up, whatever. Moran also reportedly claimed the boy shouted, I'm going to come back and light this place up like fireworks. Well, if there's corroborating witnesses, if there's witnesses corroborating the story, yeah, nothing's going to come out of it, especially in a place like Memphis, Tennessee. One of the things I've learned, I think I've told you guys this story maybe a couple times, and this is why, like, even online, usually when people threaten you, they're not going to do nothing. Right? Like, they'll be like, yo, when I see you, I'm going to do something. When I see you, I'm going to slap you. They're probably not going to slap you. Or when I see you, I'm going to shoot you. I don't know who'll be saying that. Well, actually, some dumb niggas say that. They're probably not going to do it if they have any sense. And the reason why I say that is that when you threaten someone, especially if they're at their own property, they can defend themselves in many states. My boy caught an attempted murder charge, right? He caught an attempted murder charge. He hit a dude in the head with a baseball bat. The case eventually got dropped. I'm going to tell you why it got dropped. Number one, and I learned this, and you should probably take this part of the story to possibly help you out if you live alone or have a property. In court and in pretrial like motion and shit, they did have to prove on the property were many obvious and visible signs that said no trespassing. What does that mean? If the guy was on the property, right? So like it was like a small property. So like he just walked from the street like right up to the door, right? And everybody was there and some shit happened. Essentially, that sign being there basically meant that he wasn't invited, so he was already not necessarily breaking the law, but he's trespassing, right? Cool. The next thing, because by the way, the dude was in a coma, so he got hit in the head with a baseball bat. He was in a coma for like 4 or 5 days. He did survive, but my boy got charged with attempted murder. The way he beat it was because of the sign. Also, here's the thing: there were 2 other people there that supposedly said, "This is what happened." The dude said to my boy, like, because the dude really pulled up on my boy to say, yo, I heard you fucking with this girl who's fucking with me. My boy's like, bro, like, what are you talking about? Like, you come over here like trying to press me on a girl. Like, bro, I ain't rocking with this chick like that. Whatever. They're having a conversation over the girl, right? Then this is what happens. The dude says, yo, I bet. Yo, when I come back on this block, y'all better not be outside. Okay? That's exactly what he said. And by the way, that threat alone got my boy off. So when he said that, my boy walks right back up to his porch and grabs a baseball bat. And the dude, based on him threatening to leave to come back to do something, my boy ain't wait. My boy just hit a home run, knocked him in the skull. That was enough to say, the dude made a threat that when he come back, blah, blah, blah. So my boy hitting him actually is self-defense, which is kind of crazy. So just the dude threatening him actually made my boy hitting him with a baseball bat in the head, put him in a coma, self-defense. They dropped the case. So they dropped the attempted murder case. Here we go. He says, I'm going to come back and light this place up like fireworks. So I said that story to say, okay, cool. If you say this, and if other people could corroborate it, right? Obviously, it has to be more than John Moran, like probably whoever else is playing. Yeah. It says, and filed his own police report later saying the boy threatened his family. Okay, so John Moran filed his own police report, which that's another thing what I'm saying with John Moran. I don't like all this gangster stuff. Like he's positioning himself like he's like some gangster. When I'm like, yo, bro, you're doing the right thing like a civilian, like I would do. You're filing police reports. You're saying people are threatening you. You're a civilian. So imagine I was acting super tough, like, yo, if niggas want to get it in, they could get, like, I feel like he'd just be acting like a gangster, my nigga. I don't know. Now, it's a difference between acting like a gangster or just being a man. Now, if he owns some shit like, man, I ain't scared of none of y'all in here. Like, I came from the worst. It is what it is. That's not the vibe I get from John Moran. John Moran seemed like he be on some, or he be trying to get people to believe like he's some hood nigga who's a gangster. You get what I mean? It's different from saying I'm a man. I hope that didn't go over your head. Anyway, look, John Moran filed a police report. That's a civilian. It's fine. I would do the same thing. Local prosecutors reportedly reviewed the case and declined to file charges. By the way, obviously the local prosecutors are going to be a little bit biased too. John Moran is the star of Memphis, the Grizzlies. You charge the Memphis Grizzlies point guard with a heinous crime that's a felony, he might get suspended indefinitely, especially when it got to do with weapons. You never know. So I could imagine, I'm not saying that these prosecutors were influenced, but there's a lot at stake, right? So they didn't file charges, right? And apparently the spokesperson said there was not enough evidence to proceed. Cool. Now they're saying something happened. Mall incident started at Finish Line. They say in the mall incident, he was alleged to have threatened the head of security during an altercation in the parking lot, with a member of Moran's group allegedly shoving him in the head. No arrests were made. The incident occurred after Moran's mother, got in a dispute with an employee at Finish Line, then called Moran. So his mama got in some issues at Finish Line, called Ja. And by the way, ain't this a good playoff? What would Ja think right now? What does Ja think in a moment like this? Well, clearly his mama cared what he thought. His mama told Ja, like, yo, they doing something crazy in Finish Line. He pulled up to this scene with 9 people. The group allegedly refused to leave when confronted by head of security, leading to the shove. As the group left, the guard reportedly alleged Moran said, "Let me find out what time he gets off." Okay. Now, as much as I've said about John Moran, I'm still going to give him the benefit of the doubt a little bit because he doesn't have no charges. If this nigga really is getting it in like that, there's going to be a charge. There's nobody, he beat up the kid, but he got off of it, no charges. You could say the prosecutor's office in Memphis is protecting him, but there is no charges, right? His agent said the allegations are just gossip. They said the allegations are substantiated rumors and gossip being put out by people motivated to tear Ja down and tarnish his reputation for their own financial gain. Now, this is why, this is another thing I would also say to John Moran. This ain't the same NBA that Allen Iverson played for, where Allen Iverson was trying to be this rebel and trying to represent street culture, and when they were trying to get him to put on a suit, he would say no. Look, these niggas is showing up and dressing to these NBA games fruity as hell. This is about big business, and you are a star and the face of a franchise. You need to carry yourself a little bit better, with a little bit more decorum. You having all your homies all the time around the team arena is messing up and giving a stigma around your character. Now, let me tell you why that matters. Because if these situations, let's say they have no merit to them, it's building a narrative where everything you do, even if you have an argument with someone, is now going to be painted by everyone who's running a story about you that you're just some thug. You're allowing people to write a narrative about you that might not be true. And again, is it fair? Well, I'm not here to talk about what's fair. Let's talk about what is. What you should be very aware of is that these things can affect you, and you shouldn't be trying to perpetuate or confirm these said rumors. So this is why I look at him and I say, yo, I know he's young, but he ain't that young where he's like, oh, he doesn't know better. You're a brand, and it seems like you're constantly trying to show people that you are a real nigga. And I have to keep telling this guy, Ja Morant, look at what's going on in the rap game. If you were in what people's definition of a real nigga seems to be most times, if you were a real nigga, you would never make it to the league. And this is why I look at people like Ja Morant. I'm like, yo, why do you even be doing the most? Because I'm like, bro, if you really like that, you're not talking to the police, period. But you got to talk to the police. You know why? Because your job, if you get charged on some shit, your job is at jeopardy. So you got to cooperate with the police. You got to be like this, whatever, but you're still trying to be gangster. If you in the rap world, they would have called you a snitch. If Ja Morant was a rapper, they would call him a snitch. Yeah, nigga, look. If Ja Morant was a rapper and you read this about him, in an interview with police, Ja Morant said he acted in self-defense. He told the police the boys said this, blah, 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 blah. Bruh. They would have called you snitching. You know how this hip-hop shit works. I'm only saying this, and I'm a little repulsed by his actions sometimes, because when rappers, that's how they make money. They actually have to tell you that the streets make sense and that being a street nigga is the cool thing, because that's what your perception of them is, that they could still have the litness to make money. Ja Morant is a basketball player. He's not making no money off trying his best to portray like he's just a real nigga. So I look at him like, yo, why is he doing it? It just sounds stupid to me. Anyway, pray for 4K Trey, Ja. Eventually, and I hate to predict this, he's gonna have to bust that gun. Unless he's just NBA tough. Like, he's one of them niggas who he thinks he's the only street dude from the NBA, so he's just acting tough with NBA players. But if he really moving like this in Memphis and he's hanging around people and thinking that he's like that and quick to pull out a gun, his homies got guns with beams on it. The thing about being a tough guy, there's always somebody, it's not about being tough, it's being dumb. There's always somebody dumber. So I'm hoping he course corrects, right? You know, shit. A lot of people course corrects before they end up in a situation they can't change. But for right now, I look at him and I'm like, nigga, go work on your jump shot, nigga. Work on shooting outside 25 feet, nigga. Okay? Like, maybe you go with shooting a pistol like 25 yards away or 25 feet away. But your jump shot, nigga, is not that thing right now. You're a slasher. Anyway, pray for him, bro. Let me see. What else is going on, people? Somebody said that's not snitching. Stop it, bro. Y'all heard what all these gangsters said. Talking to police at all this snitching. He's supposed to tell the police to suck his dick. But he can't. and get suspended. My thing is, yo, you can't be no gangster NBA player, bro. Like, come on, bro. Especially if you're not crashing out. Like, all right. And unfortunately, too, that's what I'm saying about him is that the narrative is already written. So, like, play this. People won't report or say anything about him that doesn't make him look like what they already believe he is, a thug. So if he donates half his salary right now to, you know, to kids in needs, yeah, it would get some attention for a while, but they're not going to use that to redefine his character. They believe he's a thug. They're going to be looking for anything that makes him look thug-like. Those are things that are going to get ran all the time. Look, the thing we talking about, all these accusations, look, it says last summer, he was accused of beating up a kid so he was punching a teenage boy in the kid. My bad. He was punching a teenage boy in the head last summer. And then it says 4 days after that. So, yo, we're talking about shit that happened a year ago with Ja Morant. You know why it's coming up? Because Ja Morant has now cemented in the media and everybody who covers him eyes that he's a thug. So they're only going to look up shit that reinforces that thinking that he's a thug to run on him. They're not going to make him look good at all, which obviously he's just thinking because he's probably obviously probably signed a big ass contract with Memphis. He don't care. You'll eventually care. All right. What I didn't talk about yet. By the way, thank you, Playful Anxiety. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Also, in them Guts EBK with also 10 gifted. By the way, gotta give a big salute to Playful Anxiety. I made her VIP. She is our number 3 top gifted sub or subber of all time. Yeah. How can I see it per month? Yeah, she's top 3. We got Irish Kings number 4, Coalition Breezy number 5, Jinx number 6. And damn, In 'em Guts been moving up. He's number 8. Oil Skull actually is number 9. Whiny Tugboat. No, Oil Skull is number 7, then Whiny Tugboat number 9. Oh, and Honcho Zay number 10. I know all these guys. All right, cool. We should probably talk about this Kodak Black situation. You know, Kodak Black, I told you, he was not going to go to jail. And if you don't know what happened, Kodak Black's lawyer basically showed up in front of the judge. And essentially, I don't know how they pulled this off, but they got... So if you don't know, Kodak Black is out on bail for getting caught with OxyContin pills, in his car, right? Now, they're trying to beat that case by saying, yo, he had gotten shot recently, he had a prescription, or something of the sort, but they're saying it's not his, right? Cool. Obviously, that's going to be the defense. They lock him up for that, then they give him bail. A part of the bail, clearly, which is obvious, yo, you cannot take drugs while on bail. Like, if we locked you up for a drug offense, you can't take drugs while, we're waiting to figure out if you're guilty of the drug offense. That's just kind of pretty much self-explanatory. So he has to submit and adhere to all of these testings. You know what I mean? The test his pee and all that type of shit. Now, one of the particular days that they were going to test his pee, he did not show up to submit a sample, which is already sus. Why he didn't show up to submit a sample? Now, after he didn't show up to submit a sample, apparently another day he did submit a sample, and that sample came back positive for fentanyl. Now, they just didn't. This is why I keep telling you. I think his name is Bradford Cohen. That's the same guy that Drake hired to represent him in the X case, saying, yo, don't bring Drake in for a deposition. But this is the lawyer Kodak Black has used to get out of jail all the time for the last 8 years. Kodak actually calls this guy his dad. Kodak bought him a car. And I was wondering, how is he going to get Kodak out of this? And listen to this genius shit. Basically, they convinced the court that Kodak didn't take no fentanyl. The lab technician that was administering the test when he did show up was so starstruck by so starstruck by Kodak Black, they mixed up his sample with another person's sample, and they probably tested the other person's sample for drugs, and they, in an error, said that he was positive for fentanyl when it was probably the other person's sample. Let me see if I can play this. Matter of fact, let me see if I can play the whole thing. Local 10 News, Florida. Yeah, just gotta find the Kodak case. Let me see if I can find it. I know it's here somewhere. Where's the search button, my nigga? Okay, Kodak. Here we go. Yeah, I think this is it. Here we go.
He allegedly failed a drug test. The famed rapper had plenty to say to the judge. Local 10's Roy Ramos was there for today's hearing and is live with what the judge ruled. Roy.
Well, Nicole, he says this is all a mix-up, but the judge gave him an opportunity to clear up that mix-up if he provided a hair sample to conduct another drug test. Well, he refused, so the judge ordered that he enter a rehabilitation program as soon as possible.
Can we talk to you about the judge's ruling today?
No, thank you so much, though.
No comment from South Florida rapper Kodak Black as he walked out of a Broward County courtroom with his attorney Bradford Cohen by his side.
Smart.
Prison, jail.
Kodak, whose real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in an orange suit after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive for fentanyl during a random drug test earlier this month.
There's just so much witness that's unjust and not right about this situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
Are they all giving samples at the same time in some secret room where you're not keeping an eye on them?
No,
Hey.
Samples at the
I think Kodak probably dropped him like a 40 piece. Because he's definitely getting fired. The technician, so just to explain to you, the technician came in court and admitted. By the way, this is how the technician look. You know he fuck with Yak. You know he fuck with Yak. He's in court admitting, yo, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was mad starstruck when I seen Kodak. I think I swapped his pee with somebody else. He's definitely getting fired. He's done. 100%. Like, you gotta get fired. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm lagging now? Bro. Am I lagging? Am I still on? Kids dropping frames badly. Wow. Boy. Are we good? Just give me a second, chat. I'm just trying to make sure this is good. We might be good. By the way, Ahmad Nazir 98. Thank you for the I think you gifted about like 15 subs. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for helping out the community. Jinx with a whole 10 gifted big subs just now. Everybody spam a big W to Jinx 910. 10 gifted subs. That's fucking huge. Ahmad Nazir with 10 gifted as well. Jason F. JF 1988. Thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Holy. Oh my God. All right. Am I good? Like, give me say yes or no. If it's lagging, say no. Wait, no. True. Am I good? Just say yes if I'm good. No if you can't see it. Yeah, this quality is probably terrible. I can see it's degraded. Yeah, I be on that Burner Boy shit heavy, yo. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm about to go out to one of his shows. We good now? Okay, as long as it's manageable. I just want to get through these topics. You know what I mean? Give me 1 second. We should be good, right? Yeah, it's looking like we're good. Trying to make sure we stable. Hey, if you're on YouTube, please let me know if y'all if y'all hanging in there with me or y'all dipped. YouTube niggas probably dipped, man. Oh, we're still online. All right, cool. We're still good, chat. Let me just try to get through some more of these topics. I apologize if there's a lag. So essentially, this is the guy that is the guy collecting the samples. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they probably went to him like, yo, bro, we can't have Kodak locked up indefinitely on this charge. We're trying to work that charge out, bro. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't trying to screw Kodak over anyway. Let's say he was the guy who took the urine sample. He wasn't trying to screw Kodak over. He probably didn't know that Kodak's pee was going to come back dirty, right? Like, shit. If he's this cool, I'm pretty sure Kodak could have probably just told him, like, yo, bro, I ain't going to lie, man. I just popped a perk last night, nigga. Like, bro, like, could we just do some other shit? Like, he seemed cool. Unless maybe he would have, like, asked for some money or some shit, right? Because he's clearly in court saying, yo, I made a mistake. He's 100,000% getting fired, right? So I think Kodak slid him some money, but it don't matter because here we go.
He may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
Are they all giving samples at the same time in some secret room where you're not keeping an eye on them?
No, the two gentlemen was in a room together and they placed their cup on the ground at the same time, and that caused a little confusion.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial release.
The judge on top, and the judge says, yo, all right, bet. Let's get a hair sample right now. Because apparently, like, we got to do the Googles on that chat. Let's educate ourselves together. How long does fentanyl, how long can fentanyl be detected through hair sample? Testing hair for fentanyl. Here we go. Okay. Hair testing is useful in detecting past exposure to fentanyl. Yo, I watched a true crime thing where they actually found out that somebody who died was getting poisoned, and they figured out who poisoned them by the amount of time they were taking the drug and getting poisoned, right? So they were getting poisoned through their food, but they were able to narrow it down to who poisoned them. They dug up the body. This was like some new technology shit. It was actually the guy who did the autopsy for Michael Jackson. It's very famous, like, I don't think we call him a pathologist. He's a medical examiner. And he basically put these people onto game to say, yo, your hair follicles, like, if you take certain drugs, your hair follicles, as the drug is in your system, will detect certain things. So they dug up the person who died, and they could tell through the hair follicles that was obviously growing out. Yo, if it's this long, it's a year. If it's this long, it's 2 years. They were able to match when that person started taking the drug that led to their death, and they figured out who was around the person at the time, and they realized the person who killed him was giving him food. So essentially, I guess in court today, or not today, yesterday, they tell Kodak, yo, Kodak, all right, the dude made a mistake, or probably made a mistake on the what do you call it again? Made a mistake on the sample. How about you give a hair sample? So it was a piece sample that he gave first. It's all right. They made a mistake with the piece sample. How about you just give a hair sample and we'll just check the hair sample? Kodak says no. He says, and I'm pretty sure his lawyer probably told his lawyer like, yo. I knew this shit was fake, but I'm a gremlin, okay? Right? Like, he probably told his lawyer. So his lawyer says, hey, Judge, could instead he do that, we have another, we want to propose Kodak just going into, rehab therapy right now. And the judge was like, okay, do 30 days, which is probably some outpatient stuff. He'll probably go for 10 days, if that. Or probably go to sign a tender sheet.
Cause a little confusion.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial release. Black was initially arrested in July after state troopers pulled him over and found 31 oxycodone pills and nearly $75,000 in cash, in addition to Black driving with an expired license and tag.
It would be the best way to go forward is to allow him into a treatment facility, allow him to remain out on pretrial.
Let me give and by the way, I've gotten, I went back and forth a bit one time when Kodak was locked up with oh my God. Are we offline again, bro? Oh my God, bro. Like I have a good stream. Like, can I have a fucking good stream once? Okay, I went back and forth with Bradford Cohen one time. That's when he was acting like Kodak's publicist when Kodak was locked up. But let me tell you this. This is what I've realized, chat. Unfortunately, I'm at the point where I'm actually really, I never thought I'd even get here. I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers. And I remember, while I was on the come up, I was like, I would hear other people talking about they're spending money on lawyers. I'm like, what the fuck are you spending? But honestly, the more successful you become a target. Eventually, just lawsuits or shit, even legal criminal stuff happen that, you know what I mean? Shit. I get a lawyer for everything now. You know what I mean? No matter what. Shit. The niggas say he saw me make a left turn. I'm like, I got a lawyer. It don't matter. Now, let me tell you the difference between, and this is why I realized the criminal justice system is so interesting. If you have a motivated lawyer and a dude who's getting paid like how Kodak takes care of this guy, bruh, there's nothing out the realm of possibility they can't get you out from. You have to realize this dude walked into court with Kodak. You can imagine the judges sensing BS. Yo, bro, y'all gonna have the technician say he made a mistake? You say, yeah, you heard the technician. You say he made a mistake. The judge then says, okay, fine. I believe that, but just to, you know what? I'm gonna rule finally on this. I'll put it off, but I'll rule finally on this after we take a hair sample from him today. Let's see if he is actually sober or whatever. The judge wants to take a hair sample, and his lawyer weasels out of it and comes up with, hey, judge, let's not do a hair sample. It would be better if, he's had substance abuse problems in the past, all these type of stuff. Rather than do a hair sample, let's just put him in rehab. That's why a great lawyer just makes shit up. When you have a shitty lawyer, you sit reasons why you shouldn't be in jail or you shouldn't be charged. And I gotta, no matter if I went back and forth with this guy, I gotta say the truth. Oh, boy, my fucking internet, man, is just pissing me off, dog. Chat, sorry, man. Like, I really don't know what it is. I know it's be like random. It's not even like, oh, people are on the shit. It's not none of that. Oh, boy. The point what I'm trying to say is that I hope y'all never get into legal problems ever in life. But if you ever get into legal problems, you get to realize, honestly, money essentially could buy freedom. The more you pay an attorney, or if you get the right attorney, they will bring up so much fucking reasons why you either shouldn't go to jail or shouldn't get found guilty. In most cases, the judge will be exhausted and just throw the shit out. If you have a public defender, they're not going through, like, you get a really good lawyer who's going to know 20 different case laws that's similar to the case you got and bring this up, bring that up, and ask for this and suggest this and blah, 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 which is Kodak's lawyer. So this is also why I tell, y'all, when sometimes y'all feel bad for a lot of these guys who are rich and privileged, they have the best lawyers known to man. Remember I told y'all, I said, Young Thug got 4 bond hearings. I watched a whole 8-hour session. They said Young Thug was on his 4th bond hearing. There was a dude that was locked up for a year. He didn't have his first bond. Well, no, we had a preliminary thing, but it was held automatically. He never had another bond hearing after that. Young Thug had 4 in 4 months. How does that happen? Your lawyer's got to make magic happen. And if you're not paying a lawyer good, he not going to put the effort in to try to do all that stuff. Kodak Black's lawyer, they worked a good situation here. They wanted to lock Kodak up. Kodak showed up to court, got some Jolly Ranchers. Oh, I got to show you that part. Hold on, I got to show you the part. So after they basically told the judge, hey, he wouldn't serve any purpose being in jail, this and third, the judge agrees with him, even though Kodak turns down giving a hair sample in court. Kodak, and by the way, do you know how the lawyer, I didn't watch the whole thing yet, so, this is me guessing. You know how the lawyer probably got off on not him being, the judge not feeling offended with him not giving a hair sample? He probably looked at the judge and say, hey, judge, look at Kodak. He's been growing his hair a long time. And to be honest, he's been growing it longer than this case exists. Again, when you grow your hair, if you took a drug, it will have traces in that part of the hair. That's what I learned from that fucking true crime thing I watched, right? So who knows? The lawyer probably said, according to this research and this thing, Kodak hair would be this length when he caught the case, but he's been growing his hair longer than the case, which means if he did take fentanyl before the case, it shouldn't count. So, judge, I don't think he should be submitting a hair follicle because that might be incorrect. That might be showing that he took drugs before he caught it, but this is about what he's here for and when he's on bail. How about we do this compromise? We're just going to have him go to rehab a little bit, and if Your Honor in the court will allow us to do that, he'll gladly start on Monday. And the judge is probably being like, okay. Kodak is chilling. It's like, give me a Jolly Rancher, man. I'm out of this bitch. Right? Like, having a good lawyer is everything. I'm telling you, 99% of people gets locked the fuck up in that situation. Look at this. Kodak is chilling in court. You could tell why Kodak catches so many charges. He know he ain't going to jail.
Right now it's a non-issue, but I appreciate you being here and just giving you this information. So thank you for being here.
She does a great job.
Prepare.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
I did.
Preparing the order, Mr. Courtney.
Yes, Judge. Thank you, Judge.
I have a jury coming at 10:30.
The judge is dismissing him, and Kodak feels so comfortable. He got an extra word to say to the judge.
Birthday myself. Appreciate you. God bless you. You too good. Yeah. All right.
Stay.
This is a gremlin. Nah, this is a gremlin. This is a gremlin. Yo, when you walk in a court with this type of suit on, you know you ain't going to jail. You walk in the court with this suit on, you like, all right, man. Like, yo, he's chilling, bro.
Is that Mr. Rowling?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm just waiting on Mr. Goodman.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Go ahead. I'll make it.
Man, I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate it.
Right now, it's a non-issue.
Yo, if you broke and you in that courtroom, you are punching in the air, nigga. The nigga had a dirty piss test. He's getting Jolly Ranchers walking out of court, chilling. A regular nigga get locked up and had 30 Oxycontin pills in his car? No bond. No bond. I'm telling you, man. Listen, money can't buy happiness, but it could definitely buy you a hell of a defense. After I get through some, I got some litigation shit going on. Told you some people suing me. I got some good people on it, though. Shit, they submit some shit to be like, hey, we just need you to sign off on this. We transcribed this, blah, blah, blah. And I look, I'm like, damn, y'all niggas is doing good. But of course, I realized after I got to wire them money, I'm like, it's a lot of fucking money. Y'all better do your job. You get a cheap lawyer, they do cheap shit. Anyway, all right. All right, let me see. Can I get to another topic, man? What is this? I didn't even see this.
All right, wait.
This is G Herbo in the Kai's house, and they gave him a birth simulator. I think they put like these little things that could kind of shock your abs and whatever. They gave him a birth simulator, and let's see how this goes.
How I feel?
Okay, wait.
Relax, chill, just chill.
No, wait. No, I don't even think I want you to up it, gang.
No, you gotta up it.
Imagine being in a fucking delivery room with somebody from Chicago. Now I'm phone him. I ain't feel that epidural. Yo, I'm phone him. Now my kids. What's that pain on my kids?
All right. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. All right. Go level 2? Level 2. Wait, give me some more. Wait, hold on. Give me some time before you do it again.
I'll put you back to one. All right. Here we go.
Nah. What the fuck?
Wait, what level is it at?
Level 1.
This shit feels tingly crazy.
Level 1, bro.
All right, okay.
2.
Go to 2.
All right, we're going to 2.
Oh, wait. First of all, I've been in labor with 3 kids. Breathe.
He said breathe.
Okay, go up.
All right, we're going up.
Whew.
Well, chill out. That's what I'm saying. You good. You eat that. You got that.
3, 2, 1.
How I feel?
Okay, wait.
Relax, chill, just chill.
No, wait. No, I don't even think I want you to up it, gang.
No, you gotta up it. All right.
Oh, shit. Contractions don't even come back that quick. Okay, that was what?
That's 4 right here.
That was 4?
Yeah.
What?
It goes up straight to 6 now. There's no 5.
You don't even eat that. That's
Six.
good, bro. You eat those, bro. You
Okay,
going forward.
wait,
You
give me
doing
some
good
time,
before.
though.
You good.
Tell me when to go up to the next level. Don't not tell you, like, you give me a warning and this shit, right?
Yeah.
That was cool. That wasn't bad. All right.
So we're going to go up.
Zero is a good sport, man.
Wait, don't press it, though.
You eat those, bro. You good.
It's going up?
No, you gotta press it.
You gotta press
But
it.
look, immediately when you wanna stop, he'll stop it. Don't grab the cord. If you grab the cord, it's bad.
So stop it.
He'll be
And then go up to the
if
next.
it be like, yo, it hurts, stop. We gonna stop it.
All right.
It's
Okay,
just
just
not
go up to the
automatic.
next level. Go to six.
Don't pull up. Don't try to pull up the cords. Don't try to pull up the cord. Just say stop.
Okay, wait. That was six?
That's 6 right there.
Wait, okay. This is six.
Were you laughing? Like, hey, that's light.
All right, wait. Try. Wait, no, 6 ain't no hole either, though, because it keep going. They keep coming.
What the fuck is this? All right. Salute to G Herbo. He's a good sport. Hey, I hate to bring this back up, man. Yo, I hope there's an adult in this situation. Somebody talk to K-Flock, please. K-Flock he just got hit with a federal RICO. He's fighting for his life, fighting for his freedom. And everything I see him post on Instagram reminds me of that conversation he had with that guy where that guy was explaining life. He posted this to his Instagram saying, "I'm forever a real street nigga. Just stick to the code respectfully." Yo, it's so unfortunate that in our urban communities, this continues to plague us. Even when people are fighting for their lives, it's more important to seem like a real street nigga than to seem like somebody who's a kid. Kevin Perez, he's a 19-year-old kid facing a mandatory life in prison sentence if he gets convicted on those RICO charges by the feds. I don't know who's working his Instagram. I'm pretty sure it's not him. But there got to be an adult here. There got to be somebody who is, not sending out messages of, oh, we're just happy that we real street niggas. They posted this clip, and if you listen to the clip.
I done see rappers get up, act like they don't know niggas. For me, I don't know, that shit weird to me, but I'm just a regular street nigga, for me, I'm forever a real street nigga, so I go with the codes, you heard?
The sad part about this is that if you read this in a vacuum, it feels like the journey of the regular street nigga is lit. And I just can't see it. Maybe, y'all right, I'm pussy. I am the leader of the PNA. But I just can't seem to fathom, I can't idea of being told when you could eat, sleep, go outside, come back in, shower. You have to take a shit with people in the room. I can't imagine that being something that is aspirational. Being a real street nigga led K-Flock to Rikers Island or MDC, wherever he's at, with no foreseeable timeline of him being released. To me, that's sad. It's just sad. This version of him where he was free, could go wherever he want to go, he's showing up to all these concerts, that seemed dope. But maybe it's just I'm just looking at it from my perspective. I looked at this post. And I'm gonna tell you why I was saddened. And y'all know I love K-Flock music. So, and I'm really not getting at it. I'm just telling you the truth. Because I know that this caption right here is gonna start reflecting like how Tay-K tweets in 5 years. Right now, it seems like, okay, yeah, because everybody's still remembering your name. Right now, when people think about the newer era of Bronx drill, K Flock is damn near, you might as well put his name up on the Mount Rushmore of the newest wave of Bronx drill. But remember, time is undefeated, and time will pass. And people forget, and people love new things. And people move on. Just go to TK Twitter. This is all the reminder you need. His profile picture is still him while he was young. You hope he was filled with innocence. You hope he had chosen a different route. But that is not TK today. TK's not a teenager who just, he's a man, but he's behind bars. He's not this kid in the picture no more. He used to look like this. He's tweeting out things like this. I'm staying alive for my fans. He's retweeting things like this. Coming to prison at such a young age and learning how to be a man in a place where we're treating like animals can be mentally challenging. It's days where I want to give up and say, fuck this shit, but the support of my friends and family keep me going. This is his greatest accomplishment. He's saying he's conquering these walls. Said they treat me like a ferret. I feel like a hamster. I'm at war within. I say that because what the drill movement, and I thought people would, but here's the thing. Most of the drill shit is for the youngest and most impressionable mind. Now, there's older people who watch it, but they'll watch it like on some voyeuristic shit. They're not going to do it. There's the people that are going to do it. And when it comes to like this TK stuff and like even what's his name again? K Flock. It's easy to tweet that you're a real street nigga right now. You've been locked up for a year. And trust me, a part of the incarceration process is you believing that you're getting out. And when you get out, you're going to be the hottest thing out. Until you don't get out. And you realize you're going to spend all your time within. I feel very, trust me, I love K-Flop music so much. I feel really horrible for the situation he's in. But I also do feel we have to point out to other people who are influenced by this type of shit to realize jail ain't popping. It ain't popping. Let me see if I can find this thing. Because I see too many people taking these, like, you know, and people talk about like influences and shit like that. Wait, do I have it on here? I was being put on game yesterday. Oh, Inum Guts, thank you for the additional subs. Oh, damn, 10 gifted. Inum Guts EBK going crazy. Playful Anxiety, thank you for the 2 gifted. 6 Amray, thank you for the 5 gifted, and also Jinx, thank you for another 10. Holy, you guys are MVPs. I'm gonna have to probably step out into the other room to kind of like get this link because I think that's a different Discord on that computer. But I want to show you. Somebody was putting me on game yesterday. It was actually annoying. He was just like, "Yo, bro," he says, "Have you looked into the new Chirac?" And I said, "No." I'm like, "Do they got hit songs? Like, you know what I mean? Like." After the war in Chirac, for me, I lost. I can't consume conversations and just storylines about murder, especially if there's no music. You know, what music does is like, at least for me, it's like, well, this is their way of getting out. So yesterday, Anoin put me onto a couple of situations, and he's like, yo, these guys right here. So I said, is there music? He said, nah, they just killing to kill. And I looked at him, I'm like, what? And by the way, you know, remember people always said that I was so destructive to Chicago with the war in Chirac? These little niggas ain't war in Chirac products. They're watching other people doing dumb shit. Let me go find this link. I'm going to find this link real quick. How could I find this shit? All right, I'm going to just step into next room and get it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you these videos. I was flabbergasted when I watched this yesterday. I was in disbelief. Here we go. Hold on. Now, I don't know if y'all know any of these guys. Y'all might not have any. Listen, before yesterday, I didn't know who the fuck these people are. And you probably don't know who the fuck they are because I don't even think they make music. But this is what I talk about, like the degeneracy and like some of the sadness that people don't realize. It's like there's a lost thing about repercussions where people don't. Okay, let me see. Is it like that? Let me see. Here we go. Okay, here we go.
The subject of today's video is another soul that was lost to the streets at a young age.
So apparently these are like some Chicago dudes. This is the new Chirac.
Whether it's getting locked up or receiving an early casket, the story of those that stay in the streets typically end in the same way. Unfortunately, the subject of today's video is no different. The subject of today's video...
By the way, this is like a new era of like, you know, savages. If you don't realize it, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with guns, you see everybody keep showing the back of the gun? They're all showing you that they have a device. It's like a little button thingy. It's called a switch. It basically could switch what a normal gun that's allowed, if you're illegal, is a semi-automatic weapon, which means for every bullet fired, you have to physically push your finger in and press the trigger, versus what the ATF, which is the alcohol. Is it, no, it's what the fuck does ATF stand for? I think ATF also does alcohol, right? Let me see. ATF. Oh, Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms. So they control anything with weapons. They consider this as a machine gun. So you could turn a handgun into a machine gun by putting a very small device on it called a switch. Lil Durk raps about it all the time. Buka put that switch on for me. You get what I mean? But this is the new thing that's taking over the nation. Now, it's wild illegal. Like, wild illegal. Essentially, if you had a clip, right, of 15 bullets, you'd have to press the trigger 15 times to fire 15 bullets. With the switch in the automatic position, you press it and 15 bullets get fired in like 3 seconds. Physically, you can't put your finger You know what I mean? So basically, it's just an automatic fire type shit. And obviously, everybody, I'm not going to say it's not a new thing, but because of 3D printing and all these other things, it's such a small device to make. Everybody who's like in the streets is putting them on their guns now. Okay? So that's what you're seeing these people show off.
Is rumored to have been directly involved in 5 different homicides at just 18.
Now, you know what's so funny? It says Chicago rapper Lil Tay. I've never heard of a Chicago rapper Lil Tay. That's what I was telling Noah yesterday. I was like, bro, you're telling me about niggas who I've never heard made a song.
Years old. He lived a wild life full of gun smoke and beef, and this lifestyle would eventually lead to his early death.
By the way, another reason I was very horrified watching this. Maybe I don't know if this is I definitely know he probably didn't start it in the sense of K Flock, but even when I was doing the war in Chirac, these niggas wasn't doing this much on camera. Like these dudes are going. I got to show y'all the video. 2 dudes are trying to shoot each other, and they joined the same Instagram live. Like they're both on video, and they're both trying to like give the audience. It's like 40 people watching. They're like, yo, I'm pulling up on this block right now, and the dude is standing outside. He's looking. They're having a shootout on live for 40 people. I can't believe it.
The subject of today's video is none other than Lil Tay, and today we're going to be telling his story. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Primarily beef with O Block, 051 Young Money, and 800. Some of their allies include STL/EBT, Jaro City, and Marcus Way. The stuff he did on Instagram Live wasn't just for show, as he allegedly did plenty of dirt in the streets. Lil Tay has been active in the streets for a while, but he took things to a whole other level following the death of one of his close friends. On May 7th, 2020, officers responded to a call of shots fired at about 9:10 p.m. in the 1400 block of West 112th with 2 men inside. The driver of the vehicle had been shot before crashing the car. The driver was a Taekwondo World member by the name of Richie Jerk, real name Malik Delphi. He was taken to Christ Medical Center in Oaklawn and tragically pronounced dead at just 22 years old. An autopsy revealed that he died from a gunshot wound to the chest. On June 19, 2020, officers responding to reports of gunfire just after midnight found a 23-year-old man on the sidewalk with multiple gunshot wounds in the 6300 block of South King Drive.
Hold on, let me see if I can get. I need Anointing to explain this shit to y'all because let me see if I can get this nigga in my Discord. Yo, could y'all tell Anointing to join my Discord? Because the shit he was telling me yesterday, bro, this shit was fucking mind-boggling, bro. Let me call him. And I gotta show you this video, bro. The 2 niggas that shooting at each other joined the Instagram live, and they're both on camera. Like, nigga, it's like POV, like Hunger Games shit. I couldn't believe it, nigga. Like, even right now, yo, he played it for me yesterday, and I said, this gotta be a joke. Like, this is not real, right? Let me see if I can get him on here. The fuck? I had to tell that nigga no. I'm like, yeah, nigga, you know way more about Chicago. Nigga, I don't know what's going on in Chicago now. Why the fuck would I know? I'm not obsessed with crime. The hell? I like music. If y'all know what he talking about, y'all can tell me and I'll look it up. Right. Nah, I'm getting this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all gotta watch this video, bro. This shit is unbelievable, bro. He ain't sent me that video. Someone sent me all the fucking videos. All right, hold on. He'll come back at some. All right, anyway. So apparently these fucking dudes just walk up in O Block. They stream themselves walking into O Block to shoot it up.
This area is also known for surveillance footage showing.
Look. These are the dudes. They just walk in. This apparently this is O Block, the back part of it supposedly, which I didn't know. Apparently the back part don't have a gate, so you can just walk in.
Would leak DMs between him and D footage so that he doesn't get locked up. In typical fashion in Chirac, no arrests were made for this shooting. It was later revealed that the person that was killed was an innocent man and was not a member of O Block. He just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ultimately, this case seems like it will never be resolved as both of the main suspects have passed away. On May 15th, 2021.
Yo, if you ever want to see some broke nigga shit, bro,
never
look at this. Look at this. Apparently, the dudes who shot up O Block, I think they're dead. So I guess it's not snitching unless you're on that T.I. shit, right? The guy who shot O Block up says, "Bro, you gotta delete this video, bro." Hold on. Said, "Bro, you gotta delete this video ASAP. Bro, please get that shit down. You gonna get me locked, bro." Here's what this guy says: "If you work with me, I could work with you. Send me $60 and I'll take it down." The nigga has a video of you incriminating shooting up a block, and he needs $60 for it to be taken down.
Member of O Block. He just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ultimately, this case seems like it will never be resolved as both of the main suspects have passed away. On May 15th, 2021, Lil Tay would lose someone close to him once again. On this day at about...
Okay. Annoying name had this number of mine. He texted me, he said, "Who's this?" You should have answered now. I told him it's Zach. Nigga! Oh, yeah. Yo, remember that video you showed me yesterday where the niggas are on live doing the shoot? Bro, yo, you gotta join my Discord. I'm watching this shit on shit, bro. This shit is ridiculous, my nigga. Huh? No. I'm playing the first video you sent me, the sad story of Lil Tay. But nigga, I want to play that video where they're on live scheduling the shoot. Remember those two videos? And then the one where he ran? I've never seen some shit like that before in my life, bro. Yeah, just send it to me on text. Send it to me on text if you got it. I'm gonna try to look for it again. All right, bet. Chat, they got some Hunger Games shit going on out there.
About 2-4 after it happened and allegedly catch one.
I know you're proud. But this is why I say when it comes to like 17-year-olds and shit like that, man, these niggas be killers too.
Back seemingly self-snitched.
Come on, what's up? You know where I'm at.
I know where you lay that mask down at.
Slide over. I'm trying to get up with you.
My Diddy, so I'm finna come that way right now. On Dresky, so I'm finna come that way right now. Like I'm gonna get up with you on phone.
I want you, yo, homies, bro.
Look on Dresky, look like we look. Me and you, like we finna bump our guns on Dresky. Me and you, like on phone.
Eventually, Lil Tay's reputation as a shooter and all of the beef he had in the streets would catch up to him. On November 10th, 2022, Lil Tay recorded himself on Instagram Live sliding through 800's territory, armed with a Glock with a switch. 800 is one of Taekwon World's main enemies, so this was very risky for him to be doing. Multiple commenters on the IG Live were telling him to get off live as he was giving up his location and they knew how unsafe his actions were. He eventually got off live, but he stayed in the same general area for a couple hours. An hour or two after the Instagram Live ended, Lil Tay was in an alley at about 3:30 p.m. in the 800 block of East 62nd Street when someone opened fire, striking him in the face and chest. He was taken to University of Chicago Medical Center, where he was tragically pronounced dead at just 18 years old. The people responsible for his death have not been caught, but members of both 800 and O Block started dissing him as soon as the news became public. It's sad to see someone with the potential to accomplish anything in this world give their life.
All right, man. Hold on. Now, I just want to show you, like, some of the degeneracy of how people are moving these days. Hold on. I gotta find that fucking video, man. Did this nigga send me the video already, man? Hold on, I'm gonna ask him what to search on. I'm gonna do it on stream. Fuck it. Yo, annoying. What do I search, bro? Just tell me what to search.
Search up 800 Lil TJ. That's his name.
800 Little TJ? Yeah. Nigga, what the fuck is 800?
Nigga, that's the Cobras. I told you it's a new Chicago faction filled with just straight up wild niggas, just crash outs. Like, nigga, they got a whole, matter of fact, here, hold on. They got a whole, like, hip hop daily on their hood. I can find it. Hold on.
Oh, this is it right here. Oh, I think I found it.
You use all your little moves.
Yo, I think I found. Yo, chat. This is one of the wildest videos I've seen in history. Yo, no, just text me any joint you find. No, just send it to me on text because like that Discord DM that you be DMing me on, like it's not on this computer. Yeah. So just text me. All right. So chat. I don't know who these niggas are. One name is 800 TJ and somebody named Embla. I don't know what the fuck this is. But chat, I've never seen such a thing. This is why when people talk about, you see what, remember we were watching K-Flock? Nigga, what K-Flock was doing was baby food. What these niggas are doing is some other shit. Look at this. By the way, they're on live. Just to put it in perspective, this dude is saying, I'm outside. He's telling this guy to come kill him. Like, this is some real Hunger Game shit. He's like, I'm giving my location. Come kill me now. Now. Like, on live. Watch this.
Moves in your little pieces first, huh?
Yeah. Okay.
You say
On Bird, ain't no
Stop
police
doing
out.
that like the
Stop
police
playing.
ain't on the other side, folks.
Stop playing. It ain't no 12 out here. Stop playing.
You lying, for you be lying. It was just
You see it for your own eyes. How the fuck
Hey,
you lying?
stop
Where's
playing with me. It
your
was
eye,
just
bro?
police over there yesterday, bro. Stop that.
Yesterday, I wasn't even over here.
You went over there yesterday? You be lying, bro. It's on
Oh.
camera.
Oh, Bird, I wasn't even over here yesterday. What you
How? What day was that you just made your video? You lying.
All right, hold on. Let's get into the main shit.
Hurry the fuck up or you make me even mad.
Here we go.
All the way up top.
On Kyle Vert, that bitch is right there.
Don't tell you one, nigga.
You lying, bro. You
Don't tell you one.
you so fucking raw. You be lying, bro.
Good, it's all the way up. What you talking about? What the fuck? I ain't gotta lie to you, man.
Okay.
Hold
Okay.
on.
I'm just trying to
That's right. Okay. Vert, you want
do shit. If a motherfucker wanna come through the lane. What, nigga? Ain't nobody right